guys, and welcome to Midgardia. This is Madness, our Dungeon of the Mad Mage run-through. My name is Hikaru, and I have these players with me today.
Hi, I'm Garnbreak1, and I play Ralmevik. I am a Celestial Sword Pact Warlock. And next up we have Zio.
Hi, I'm Zio. I'm playing Elrune, who is an inquisitive rogue drow.
Hi, I'm Pi. I may or may not have forgotten that I am muted. I am playing Ometra, who is a Hexblade Warlock and Draconic Origin Sorcerer. I'm a half-elf.
Sho.
Hi, I'm Sho. I play Tethren Aster, a College of Masks bard, winged tiefling.
Thank you for the sub, Law.
Hey, thanks, Tom. Alright, so last we left off, you guys had explored quite a bit of mostly empty rooms and dead creatures, and dead people, and some creatures feasting on them. Last thing you guys killed were a couple of carrion crawlers, and then Ralmevik decided to sit on the throne and discovered that wasn't a very good idea. Luckily, there are healers in the party, including himself, so he's more or less back to normal.
I almost died.
You almost died.
Surprise, surprise.
Also, thank you for the sub, me. 6 months.
Congrats, Garm. I think you're one of the longest subscribers from Midgardia.
I'm not sure exactly what you guys were doing besides taking like a 5-minute rest so Ralmevik could rally.
Drawing a map.
Oh yeah, and Elrune was drawing a map of which you actually now
have... Very poorly.
You helped. It's much better now. Thank you very much.
Which is really saying something.
There's your map.
Thank you for the sub, Show.
Oh, that's the wrong map. Hold on. There.
Nice.
Did that show up? There we go. So that's Elrune with a lot of Ometra help.
Thank you for the sub, Pi.
Because I believe she had rolled a 1 before Ometra was like, no.
She really did.
Yo.
Yep.
Hold on a second. That looks like chicken scratch.
Let me help you.
I think you sneezed and spilled half of a bottle right there. Was that a room or is that a dead body?
Speaking of dead bodies, there was a dead something or other in the room with us, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah, it's on the map.
We're not on the map.
We can see the cover page of Waterdeep. Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
That I can look at. I can
Thanks,
go
Karu.
to maps that are not. Sorry.
Well done.
There we go.
Oh yeah, look, we can totally see all of the things right there.
That's a couple of white lines, yeah.
I see myself and us. What happened to my dark vision?
You do have dark vision, Show. This is the dark vision. We have no lights. We can actually see.
Yeah.
No, it's just loading, is what it is.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, it is a pretty big map.
You're fine.
Would you
I'll be alright.
Would you like me to be your seeing eye dog, Show?
Do you want to sit on that chair again? It looks pretty comfy.
Ralmevik, did you just offer to be his little bitch?
Anyway, dead something or other.
There is the skeleton of a wyvern.
Switch in the server again?
Yeah, sure. Okay, that can't possibly be a wyvern. It has too many legs.
It has just enough legs.
The rest are wings.
Yeah, that is true.
One sec.
Oh, no, there's
Nope.
There's 4.
Alright, we're on US Central now.
Does that mean it have 4 femurs or 2 femurs?
That thing has 6 limbs, Karu. I think you'll find that wyverns traditionally only have 4. 2 legs, 2 wings.
I
think.
only see 4 legs plus 2 wings.
That's 6
Yes.
limbs.
Exactly.
That's a dragon
six
skeleton,
limbs.
not a wyvern.
Oh, well.
My
Look.
my immersion is completely ruined right now.
How could you? We trusted you, Karu, and you lied
No, we
to us.
didn't.
There.
That's
now
true.
it's gone. Now you have to use your imagination.
Oh, so there's no skeleton anymore.
Oh,
It just
skeleton's
magically
still
disappeared.
there. Hmm. To be precise, there's the bones, skull, rotted leather wing flaps, and stinger of a wyvern, intermingled with shards of clear crystal.
Dinger?
Stinger.
Oh my.
There, I drew it.
How large is this stinger?
Yes. Uh-oh.
And does it have any uses that I know of?
This is pretty old. If it had any uses, it is no longer useful. Besides maybe a token? I don't know.
Hey, I mean, I know some people like that, so.
Eh. I mean, it's still a piece of bone, I guess. I think the to be fair, the skull is probably more interesting, but also larger. The stinger's probably the size of a hand. Fist.
Do you mean like my fists or your fists? Because those are really different.
A bigger fist.
My fists, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die over here.
What's up, Pi?
Listen, you are supposed to be Tethren's little bitch. How can you not see how large it is?
Do you like my skeleton drawing, by the way, Carter?
Yeah, it's a great skeleton.
Oh, it's very skeleton-like.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
That's a stinger at the back.
Hey, so, does the skull of this thing look anything like my wyvern mask?
Oh, it's a wyvern mask. I thought it was a dragon mask.
It says dragon, but in the description it says it's of a snarling wyvern.
Huh.
Oh,
Probably. I mean, I don't know if there's many different types of wyverns. Obviously, this one's the skull is missing, scales. Because it's been dead for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's similar. Like you can tell that they took inspiration from a wyvern to make your mask, but it's not like identical or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Can we tell what kind of wyvern this was, or is it too decomposed to tell?
I think it's a
It's
crystal.
too decomposed to tell.
Okay.
have we entered the vault of the Wyvern Lich?
I don't
Which-
think that's a thing.
Lichvern. Sorry. Go ahead, Karu.
Wyvern.
This kills the DM.
Sorry.
If you guys want to know what they actually look like when they're alive and not rotting and basically just bones.
Wow.
Yeah, see, Karu?
4
2
limbs.
wings, 2 legs.
Thank you, Zia.
You're welcome.
I don't know what I would do without you.
You taunt the DM instead of me.
You're right.
Yeah.
Thank you for the illustrative image, Function Master.
You're welcome.
So there's
I mean, if we're gonna wait 5 minutes for all the handouts to load, we might as well use them, right?
You're right.
yeah.
What do you mean, all of the handouts?
Every single monster in this campaign has a handout with an image.
I
Yeah,
don't want
there's
to
a
know how
reason.
long the scroll bar is, do I?
No. I mean, it's all
I've
folded.
seen it as a glance at a glance, and even though it's all folded, it is still huge.
That's
Terrific.
what she said.
Anyways, let's continue on, please.
Was there? You said that there was like a gem or something as well by the Wyverns?
There is shards of clear crystal.
Wow.
Krill crystal.
Shards of clear crystal. That should not be a tongue twister.
Shards of clear crystal.
Does it translate to one in Spanish?
I'm not going to deem
I
that. with
swear,
an answer.
everyone, we do love our DMs so much.
Oh. We're going to the special hell.
Yep.
This is the special hell. Welcome to fucking Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Yeah, but whose special hell isn't?
Nebuchadnezzar,
I mean,
whoever
we're only
runs
on
this
the
place.
first level. Carter's going to kill us later on for all of this.
Oh, I might
No.
kill you in the next 30 minutes, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Can't roll that high.
Huh.
I mean, you never know.
Curious.
Do you remember how awful my rolls were last time we played this? I might end up getting us killed because I can't roll above a 10.
Alright, I would like to examine the clear crystal.
Okay. Give me an investigation check as time passes.
I don't know what I rolled.
14.
14.
It looks almost like it's something had shattered underneath the wyvern. Given the amount of crystal you can see, it's a small item compared to the wyvern that was there. Like,
Is it larger than a pink bread box?
what the hell is a pink bread box?
What the hell's a bread box?
It's a box you store bread in. How big are we talking?
You think that maybe the amount of crystal that is in here could have amounted to maybe like a crystal ball?
Okay, that's not a size. First off, that's a
How about
shape.
this big?
Is it bigger or smaller than Ralmevik's head?
I'd say maybe a bit smaller, but around that size.
Okay.
So large, okay.
Ah.
And from what you can tell from the skeleton, like the wyvern died fighting something, probably adventurers.
Can't
mean, everything
imagine
in
who
here
would do
dies.
that.
Everything in here dies to adventurers, probably.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Even the adventurers died. I mean,
Alright.
actually, no. Had Ralmevik died, he would have died to adventurers.
He would
I
have.
mean, from what we've seen so far, or pregnant women.
What?
No, that was
Someone.
No.
Oh, right, someone you
That was
thought was
Ometra.
pregnant.
And she
Ometra.
wasn't pregnant.
Of non-pregnant. That was the problem.
To be
Mhm.
frank, I will be shocked if we get through all of this without fighting another adventuring party.
I mean, yeah.
I don't
that
know if we
depends
can
on
take
you.
that many more handouts.
So,
You don't want a full biography on everybody we kill?
nah.
No, just the design complexity.
Mm.
Did we go this way yet?
I don't.
Nope, you finished in this room.
Are there
Okay.
any secret doors?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Not that Elrune has seen in the time you've been in here.
He would have
Neither of
that-
us are Elrune.
Yeah, no. I hate to tell you.
I don't
Kurt,
hate
but
you. You done fucked up.
You want to look for them?
Yes. I mean, that's my character flaw. I can't leave a room without searching it for secret doors.
Wait, that's your only character flaw?
No, it's just the one that I have written down.
Does that apply to outhouses?
You'd be surprised how many secret doors those things have.
I think you just killed Karu.
Hmm.
Okay.
I mean, there was a thieves guild under one time.
Well, that's a really shitty flaw to
might
have.
I might have seen a tiefling try and blow it up out of spite and then
Fail
set her pants on
miserably.
fire.
Anyways,
Anyway.
I believe inspiration lasts 10 minutes, and I believe it has already been more than 10
It's been
minutes.
more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, so give me your investigation check, and time passes.
Oh,
TikTok.
I want to find that secret door.
Wow.
what secret
You are-
door?
Absolutely certain there's no secret doors.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
There is like one door you guys haven't opened.
We haven't
down
gone-
here, and then one here, and then there's another room that you kind of peeked into.
Karu, while Tethren is doing his paranoid checking everywhere for secret doors, despite the fact that I know there are titty secret doors, can I hear anything down the open hallway?
Okay, that one. Give me a perception check. Show the other thing you notice is that the throne's bottom piece is a container, like it might have something in it.
At some point, I will roll above a 10 with this character. That's a
I
17.
mean, a 17 is fine.
It's respectable.
Huh. So
Earl,
there's a-
can you go wash yourself somewhere else?
What a good boy.
He wants the internet to see.
Huh.
First, he
off
started licking himself, and then he shook. So I got, you know.
Ah!
Huh.
I'm so
So,
glad that my cat isn't a complete a-hole.
can I use Mage Hand to try and open the compartment?
Mage
'Cause-
hand, huh?
Because fuck if I'm not actually touching it. Fuck if I'm actually touching it.
That's probably a good idea.
Really,
Yeah.
68, and that's what you got?
Well,
Kind
you
of-
go to open the compartment, and the two snakes come to life and attack your mage hand.
they-
Um,
Go through it?
yeah, pretty much.
Do they hit each other?
Do they bite each other?
Oh.
It's empty.
Motherfucker.
Aside from the
Howard.
snakes.
Yeah.
I mean, we're on the first floor of this dungeon.
Yeah.
Everything's probably already been
Yep.
looted.
The 1 hour has passed because I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
I was rolling that before I answered Elrune because that was gonna. All right, so Elrune, you're listening down that corridor.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna roll for it.
That's what you get. Oh.
You hear like footfalls. You stop and listen, and it sounds like heavy metal footfalls on the stone of the floor in a kind of what you'd expect, maybe a sentry or something like that, just like patrolling.
So
To
it's
the
a
north.
steady footsteps. It's not running or anything like that.
Nope, very methodical thump, thump, thump.
Does it ever go away, or is it pretty consistent at one volume?
You hear it heading away from you towards the west.
Okay. Does it ever come back, or is it just going away?
It's going away.
Okay. Elrune will let the others know what she hears.
Okay.
So, guys, there's something with metal feet is walking away from us. Sounds like a patrol.
Oh, good. Maybe they have loot.
Can we please not try and kill everyone who might live down here?
But
Maybe they have information.
You can get a lot more information from someone who's alive than dead.
Did I say that I wanted to kill them?
Oh
Wait.
no, I'm speaking to Ometra right now.
We could threaten them with the chair.
or we could invite them to sit on this lovely plush chair that definitely didn't kill little bitch.
You know,
I don't
if
think
they're
anyone is that.
patrolling,
Actually, someone might be that dumb. But anyways,
Do you see this?
that's why I said someone might be that dumb.
That's
And-
not even might. Someone is that dumb.
I'd like to unconsciously rub the wound with my hand as I talk.
because there's so many
Yeah.
judgy looks being sent your way.
Anyways, shall we go down that way? Or at least attempt to be quiet.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
But
sure.
please don't try and kill them.
I would
I
like
want them
to
till they try
turn
and
my
kill us.
I'd like to turn my Kopesh around in my hand so that the blunt side is now facing out.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to be as quiet as possible.
Same.
Attempt
Actually,
being
no,
a
that's a lie.
keyword.
The Kopesh is going to be absolutely useless that way. I'll also get a stealth.
Okay,
Sneaky,
you guys are
sneaky.
stealthing.
I got-
Someday,
A 4.
Oh,
Clonk.
someday I will roll above a 10, guys.
I disappeared into the shadows. I got a 28.
And you disappeared so hard that Ralmevik tripped over you.
Tripped over you.
Tripped in surprise.
Ah, where did the
Or-
Tiefling go?
The other tiefling.
The other Tiefling.
The blonde female tiefling.
Fuck.
Oh,
Is there a door, Carl?
Yes, there is a door there.
Okay.
Yeah, the wooden
Yeah, I had to zoom in a bit.
North?
north.
This thing? I'd like to prepare a spell in case there's something on the other side.
Is the door locked or actually does there seem to be a trap, Karu?
No,
Is it locked?
no.
Okay. I will look at the others and then carefully and quietly open the door once I see Ometra's ready to attack if something dangerous shows up.
Tethren also has a crossbow out.
I'm always ready to kill.
Bunch of murder hobos.
We're
And
in fucking
I'm just being
Undermountain.
cautious.
We shouldn't have to kill everything. There's actually a lot of sentient creatures down here we can persuade not to fight.
And then kill.
Mm,
No, we don't have to kill everything. Huh.
You come out into a corridor with 6 pillars, pockmarked with tiny indentations. There's what looks to be an alcove to the north, and to the east is a hall full of life-size granite statues of human warriors.
oh.
Okay, so the west is
Interesting.
obviously a trap.
Web-covered.
west.
There's a web-covered ceiling there and some dead giant spiders.
Ew.
Huh.
So everything's a trap.
I mean,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
Do I still hear those footprints? Not footprints, footsteps.
Faintly, but they're like around west and now south.
Okay, so down this way.
Yep.
I have
So,
an incredibly enlightening idea for the spider hallway.
Light it on fire.
I could rid it of
which one's the spider hallway?
east.
How about we check west first, and then we can go and possibly do that? Because
How about-
we don't want fire behind us if something bad happens.
I have reasons to suspect that west may be trapped in some way, judging by the pockmarks on these pillars.
And
Oh,
there's also the way north.
I'm gonna have to go first, aren't I?
Kara, do I see any traps?
No. What do you have? Passive? No, passive insight isn't really a thing here
No.
necessarily.
This is
But no, I have passive investigation bonus
And
because
perception.
that makes any more fucking sense.
What's your passive investigation?
Let's see. My investigation is 5, and I have a +5 bonus to passive investigation.
So 20.
Yeah.
Horrifying. All right. Well, Tethren and Elrune, you two look at the pillars, and you're pretty sure those indentations used to hold gems at some point,
Oh.
and they've been cleared out by adventurers. Yeah.
It's been looted.
So it's not a trap. It's just decorations that have been looted.
Ah, I see.
So it is actually relatively safe. There's still the footsteps away from us. That could be hostile.
Indeed. we should probably ascertain the source of those noises first.
In case they decide to sneak up behind us?
Indeed.
Yes. Shall we?
I'm not saying indeed a third time. We shall.
You just did.
Yeah.
Curses.
No, that's what
Whoops.
Sorry, Pi?
Ignore that ping.
nothing.
I would like to peek around the corner.
All right, you peek around the corner and see much darkness.
I see much darkness.
This place is full of darkness.
Is it your soul?
I almost said indeed again.
Maybe
just
you
did.
need to broaden your vocabulary.
Indeed.
I didn't even say it.
Forgive me, I had to learn an entire language in 6 months on horseback.
Uphill both
Did the
ways.
horse help you? That would explain so much.
Indeed.
I'd like to be
Was that the
mildly
only
salty.
word the horse could say? Indeed.
No, the horse could also say nay.
Oh, so you're used to being disagreed with.
Yes, and it's coming in quite handy here. I would like to peek around this corner.
Mm-hmm. You see more corridor.
Mordor?
Karu, I haven't seen any like secret doors at this point that
Nope.
okay,
I'm
I just want to
tapping
make
it.
sure.
I'm tapping at the wall to see
Can you
if I
please
hear
be
any
quiet?
difference.
If he does that again, Elrune will like smack his arm and be like, quiet.
Tap.
Okay, smack.
Comrades, I have sighted a door.
Fuera.
And apparently someone's speaking Spanish in the
Yeah,
You
he's
have to
telling us-
stop.
They're telling us to go away. That means we totally should open it.
I hear the sounds of the elegant Spaniards in the distance.
before he opens that door, Karu can, oh, okay.
I'd like to.
Elrune immediately brings up a hand.
What was that, Ralmevik?
I was gonna say I'd like to put my ear up against the door and listen before opening it.
Okay. So, Ralmevik, you go to the door and listen. There's nothing, no sounds coming from the door. However, you can feel the steps of something heavy. The
Approaching.
steps that you guys have been hearing kind of pause, turn around, and then start heading back up.
Is it a pregnant lady?
What is it with you guys and pregnant ladies today?
Well, you said it was heavy.
Karu,
Yes.
that was did the armor look like it was moving on its own or was being worn by something?
It looks like it's walking on its own.
Okay. Hey guys, walking armor coming this way, Elrune whispers.
Perhaps we should conceal ourselves in this chamber.
Okie dokie, artichoke. I open the door.
Okay, so as soon as you open the door, a shit ton of skulls tumble into the hall.
We're in
Sorry.
oblivion.
Elrune just takes a couple steps back and is like,
The
Yes, that is Tethren.
entire room is filled to the ceiling with skulls. And they are now toppling on to Ometra and Ralmevik, and you hear the steps kind of hurry up with the clattering.
yep.
I'd
Yep.
like to pick up a baseball to humanoid heads sized skull in one hand and prepare to throw it.
Okay, so Shield Guardian like turns around the corner, looks at you two, and then starts doing motions that both of you know magic. Kind of look like he's trying to cast a spell.
Okay, I have a question. How big is the opening on the helmet?
There's an opening on the helmet.
Looks like there's a cross
Well,
opening on it.
normally someone has to be able to see.
Yeah, there's normally, some kind of eyeball.
Well, this is a shield guardian. It doesn't.
Yeah, but it's not like made especially a helmet for them. They probably just bought one.
See? There's
See?
a hole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely doesn't fit a skull if that's what you're throwing.
Okay, but there's like space in between the biceps and the very blizzard-like shoulder pads.
Yeah.
I'd like to toss the skull and try and get it wedged into its arm so it can't move it. This
Okay.
is the dumbest thing I've ever done.
Give me an dexterity check with disadvantage.
If I get this anyway, it's gonna be great.
I mean, yes.
I really hope you get this. I really hope you nat 20 this.
Aww.
10.
That's a 10.
10 is not going to be enough.
Do I still hit it?
Bonk.
It bounces. The skull bounces off the actual shoulder pad and like hits the wall, and the guardian just like turns to looks back, and then again tries to make motion. Like it seems like it's trying to cast a spell.
Dungeon Master, I have a question for you.
Oh dear.
Sure.
When you say it's making motions that look like it's casting, is it dabbing?
No.
Thank you, Pi,
Lord.
for providing the explanation. The illustration, rather. I would like to injure it.
Okay.
I would like the flaming sphere, this motherfucker.
Okay.
Can
Go for
any
it.
of our casters tell what it's trying to cast?
Oh shit, that's a really good idea.
I don't care about that.
I mean, I kind of do.
I'm
Well,
the
you're
only
not up
one
here.
who isn't a caster,
Yeah,
guys!
I'm around the corner, so whoops.
Yeah.
Wait,
Maybe
is
it's
it within?
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No.
No, I didn't want that one. I wanted that one. Okay, it's 20 feet.
Uh-oh.
No, once it gets within 15 feet, or if I can move forward 1 square, I have something to do. Other than that, go for it.
Okay. Garm, you wanted to do something?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame at it.
Okay. Go for it.
Alright. Sorry, I have to bring up the thing separately. So it has to make a dexterity save.
Okay.
As I shout, in the name of Horus Ray!
It rolled a 9.
Then it takes 6 radiant damage.
Okay. It looks to be getting frustrated because no magic is actually coming out when it does all this mumbo jumbo.
I'm not saying anything about that.
Good.
But now it looks upset because it's been hit. So we're gonna roll initiative.
Aw.
Good job, everyone.
I didn't do it.
Good job, everyone.
Thanks!
I got a 4.
Can I roll something besides a 7? Please. That's the third 7 I've
Ooh.
rolled in a row.
Listen, you're consistent.
Yay.
Can I be consistent with at least like a 12?
No, suck it up.
So,
This was last game too, though.
Consistent.
yes.
Well,
If you got nothing but 7s in Vegas, you'd be doing pretty well.
Uh-huh.
this isn't Vegas.
It could be.
If you gave them to charities in Vegas, you'd be doing pretty good too.
All right, Tethren.
No.
So as far as you know, something, Ralmevik shot something, and
And now we're in a fight.
Yep.
Alright. I'd like to unsling my bandor, peek around the corner, and make a 20-foot cube. Oh wow, where is
These
this?
are 10-foot corridors.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
I'm
But
gonna
I'm
die.
aiming a 20-foot cube so that it only gets it in it, and I'm casting Fairy Fire.
Okay. Doesn't that cast light on all of you? Like on...
On anybody in the cube. He has to make a saving throw.
But suddenly there's light in this pitch black hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blind everyone.
Ah, why?
Dexterity saving throw as well, because it gives you
Dex,
advantage now.
Okay.
Yeah, so now it'll
And
go
my
to
saving.
It rolled a 2.
I was gonna say mine DC is a 16, but never mind. Don't need it.
So
I've been a
how
6.
much glow does it
does-
give?
It just gets outlined in my
okay.
choice of a color of blue, green, or violet. I'm clearly it's going to be a combination of blue and green to make teal.
Okay, so it's not too bad. It's just, a glow.
Mm-hmm.
This color of light is pleasant.
Good. Now
Yeah,
do a
okay.
thing and hit it real good, and then
Does that do any damage, or is it just...
no, it's just that.
Okay.
But I am going to, with my bonus action. Who looks like they're going to be struggling to hit more? Sorry, Elrune. All right, I'm giving Elrune a a bardic inspiration dice and be like, all right, go for it. Don't miss.
Yeah, all right.
So it's my turn?
Yes, and you have a D8 bardic inspiration.
A D8, okay. This thing technically hasn't attacked us, but you know what? Fuck it. These guys already started a fight.
Hobo, hobo.
I'm gonna move forward and attack this thing. And I have
You have
advantage because of fire.
Oh, if you can't hit.
Hi, 3 frames of Earl.
17.
Oh, did you want
Hits.
to use inspiration?
Pardon?
Did you? Already use
I'm really hoping that 17 hits, honestly.
But you have to declare whether you want to use it before she
Too
tells
late.
you.
Okay.
17 hits.
Okay.
good.
I have advantage, so I get sneak attack, yes?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
19 damage.
Nice.
You rolled a 10.
You did it!
And then a 7.
Why does this fucking happen to me? Why? And with that, I am going to use my bonus action to disengage and back the fuck off again.
How much movement do you have?
Lots. And besides, she only moved around the corner.
That's true.
1, 2.
Did I miscount?
Yeah,
Oh
actually
no,
you did.
I miscounted. Never mind.
You should probably get about there, I think. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, here.
So I can get,
Next to Ral.
yeah. There we go.
Okay. Oh, Mitra.
So it's been a while, and I am a squirrel in terms of remembering things at the moment. Who is close range fighting in this group?
Ralmevik.
Excellent!
So is
And
Elrune.
Elrune.
Less excellent for Elrune.
Oh dear.
Oh, damn it, that's a strength save.
Uh-oh. I have to actually take...
Never mind, I probably don't want to do that then.
Well, I'm sure it's not that strong. Look at those arms. It's got no biceps.
Yeah, but it didn't skip leg day.
You're right.
Alright.
Its calves are fucking ripped.
You basic. Oh, hey, I have advantage with or without fairy fire.
Oh. Because... Oh.
Alrighty. I'm gonna slap this thing in the chest.
Can you
Okay.
reach that high?
That hits.
Nice.
And then...
9 lightning
Oh. Okay.
on a hit, and it cannot take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Does it say that
It's
it's
or yours.
paralyzed, or does it say that
No.
it's...
One moment, I will copy paste.
It can't take reactions, and it doesn't matter considering the 18 was a higher roll, but when you're using it against something that's metal, you have advantage.
Yep.
Okay.
So
So it's like.
I'm gonna
Yep.
move back.
Take.
I mean, yep.
Yep, you can do that. It's too busy shaking in place to hit you.
It's stunned by me.
You see Elrune just glance back at you and is like, really?
Fine, you can slap it across the chest next.
I'm not, no, that's his. Whatever. Let's just deal with this.
Okay. So you see that was not what I intended to do.
There's a lot of that around.
As it moves forward, finally upset that it's been hit, you notice that some of the scratches you made to its armor have started to magically heal.
Well, of course.
Of course they have.
And Elrune, you're getting a fist thrown
Really?
at you.
You hit it.
You did. You did quite a lot of damage. That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So that's 12 bludgeoning damage.
I'm gonna use Uncanny Dodge and half that.
Okay. Cool. So you take
Would-
6 instead.
Mhm.
And then the second fist comes towards you.
Yeah, that's nice. I at least have one of the
That's a-
attacks.
21 to hit and 9 bludgeoning damage.
If it makes you feel better, 21 is a multiple of 7.
Can you guys fuck off?
No.
Bloody fucking hell, you assholes. Ow.
All right, Ralmevik. It's this shield guardian may not be very good at casting spells, but it can sure pack a punch.
Shit,
Or
you
two.
right.
Oh god.
I would like to strike it with... Yes, sure.
No, go ahead.
I would like to strike it with the world's most gaudy Kopesh, and I would like to use Booming Blade.
Nice.
Okay.
Which...
Nice.
Melee attack, yes, right.
With advantage.
With advantage?
Because fairy fire.
It's
Right.
fusionated.
Right, it's on fire.
It's
Cool.
glowing.
So that's a 22.
22 hits.
Nice. So that's 10 slashing damage, and then that's an additional 1d8 for the Booming Blade.
Aren't you level 5?
Yeah. Melee attack deals an extra 1d8 thunder,
Yeah.
and the moving damage increases to 2d8 as well.
Yep. So if it
So
moves,
7.
yeah, if it moves
No.
before my what?
No, you should be also doing 2d8 for your regular damage.
No.
as
Yes.
well.
No, it's because it's 1d8 for his regular melee attack, and then an additional 1d8 at level 5.
Yeah.
Which he is at.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so it should be
He
2d8.
just did that.
2d8 for everything. We don't know how much damage it will do if it moves.
What?
You were
Okay.
right.
You're doing
Okay.
it fine.
You
Okay.
are level 5.
Right.
Your melee attack does 2d8 because you're level 5.
Right.
Yours rolled 1d8 in the little fancy square with the Kopesh.
Oh.
Well,
There you
plus
go.
Sorry.
Okay, but right. If you do it with a booming blade, booming blade basically adds the 1d8, but he rolled the 1d8 extra
Yeah.
For the
So-
melee attack. We
For
don't
the
know
melee.
how much damage it will take if it moves.
if it moves. You can
So he
roll it
would
now,
have to
or you
roll
can
2d8.
wait till or you can wait till it moves to roll the 2d8. Because there's a secondary damage basically.
Right.
If
Okay.
it moves.
Yes. But I'm good for the actual damage I've applied to it.
yes.
Yep, you're good.
Okay. Alright. Then yes,
Alright.
that's 10 slashing, 7 thunder.
Yep.
Which is loud damage.
No. Why does it take 7 thunder?
Because it's slashing.
Because
and
that's
thunder.
because he's level 5.
That's
Yes.
the second DE.
Okay.
All right. And that's my turn.
All right, Tethren, you're up.
All right. So this thing looks like it was healing as we hit it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I would like to because this will be interesting. I would like to try and use Dispel Magic on it.
At level
So,
3?
That's the only level I can. Because as a level 5 character, level 3 spells are the highest I can get. But yeah, I have to make a roll if it's higher than level 3 affected by.
I don't think you can dispel the magic on a shield guardian.
It says one creature, object, or magical effect. Alright. Alright, well, I tried.
I mean,
So,
give me an Arcana check.
okay. Ooh!
That's a 26.
A
natural
nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Can't crit skill checks.
Shut up.
We can still say it was a nat 20, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so you would know that shield guardians do not really possess a sentience. They are constructs guided by an amulet that is linked to it. If you
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to disenchant a shield guardian, you would probably
I
have to find that amulet. Now, that would be incredibly stupid because shield guardians are
Handy?
incredibly expensive.
Yeah.
And if you have the amulet, you
Oh.
control the shield guardian.
Yeah, would I be able to tell about the range it could be from the amulet itself?
It could be very far from the amulet, and it doesn't matter
Okay, right.
if from considering what you saw it doing initially and everything. You're
It was
guessing
patrolling.
this is probably was meant to patrol, and it was only attacking you guys because you guys attacked it.
But
Nice.
it was also making woogly fingers and stuffs.
Yeah, that looked weird because, as far as you know, shield guardians cannot
Cast spells?
cast
If
spells.
only we knew what
Yeah.
it was trying to cast.
I don't. Alright, well.
If
then
only.
it's-
Given your role in Arcana, you can tell that there's something a bit defective about this shield guardian.
Yeah. Alright, well. Since I can't do what I was originally intending to do, I guess you said it was a construct, yes? So it's made out of an inorganic metal? Or an inorganic inorganic thing? Metal?
Yes.
Cool. Hey, buddy. Shatter. And it has disadvantage since it's a construct. Or made of inorganic stuff, is what I mean.
All
Oh,
right.
it's-
Rolled a 12.
Okay, so it takes 15 thunder damage. Oh, that was weak.
All right.
Oh. That made a big noise.
Yep.
Maybe
So-
you should have thought of that before.
I mean,
well.
booming,
Elrune just turns to glare at you so much.
Ralmevik gets away with booming blade. Then
He hasn't moved
Yeah.
yet, so he hasn't
Yeah.
boomed.
No, he has, because he took thunder damage from that too.
Oh, yeah. But it wasn't nearly as much as that.
Yeah.
Oh well. And then Tethren will be like, whoops.
Whoops.
And stay
That's all
out of
you can
way.
say.
I like how one of the things that the shield guardian says is magnificent treasure. The shield guardian itself is treasure.
I mean, yeah, if you have the amulet.
If.
All right. Elrune, it looks damaged. It didn't look like it healed completely.
Mhm.
You can probably whittle it down.
I have a question.
Yes.
How tight is it in this corridor? Could I try and get by it to get on the other side so that Ometra has space to get close as well?
You could try tumbling through its square if you wanted.
That's acrobatics?
Yes.
You gotta get between its cankles.
No, I'm trying to make space so every melee fighter can actually get in. Okay, I'm gonna try and tumble through its square to get to the other side.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check.
7.
Nope.
23.
Okay. It rolled a 21, so you managed to get to the other side without
Oh
being
boy.
hit.
So
It's
Elrune's over here now.
21 for attack.
Bloody hell.
That's
Okay.
scary.
And then she's gonna move here. And attack this motherfucker.
Okay.
Super duper advantage.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You rolled a 7 as your other one.
Wow, that's 18 damage.
18 damage.
Nice. No wonder it doesn't like you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep, you see sparks fly. It kind of sags a bit, sadly.
Oh,
Aw.
I feel bad
Okay.
now.
I don't.
I don't.
All right, Omitra. What are
Alrighty.
you going to do to this poor...
I am
motherfucker?
going to remember that I have a thing. And as a bonus action, use Hexblade's Curse.
Yeah, that's a thing, all right?
So, bonus damage against cursed target. I can crit on a 19. And if it dies, hell yeah. And then let's see here. What is the wording on booming?
Cast move
Weapon.
willingly.
Yeah, but when? Before the end of your next turn. Okay.
I believe so, yeah.
Well, it's not like it's going anywhere, so alright, not gonna do that. Instead, I'm
What
going
I
to use
have
Eldritch
between me
Blast.
and the screen. How am I
Hi,
supposed to
Earl.
DM with
Hi,
you
Earl.
in front of the screen?
What a good boy!
He's such a good boy.
You're such a good boy!
Yup.
I wish I had such a good cat.
You will. No, you won't. He's an asshole. Never mind.
Oh my god!
Did you hear this
Timing.
bullshit behind me?
Timing on that. I
For those of you playing along at home, that was Hobbs,
This a-hole,
who we love dearly.
who my vet said is not a tabby cat. They've listed him as species orange.
Nice.
Literally on his paperwork, it says he's an orange cat.
Amazing.
Good
19
job,
hits.
Not wrong. That does another. No, I forgot to program it on the non-spell page. Slash roll 1d10 plus 3 because of curse. So that does 11 damage. And I will fix my spell.
Wait.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
that does
2.
8 damage, and I have to roll for the second one.
Okay.
I thought something was wrong with that, because I
Yeah.
definitely looked and tried to fix each one of them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
How long does Fairy Fire last?
A minute, I believe.
Oh, cool. Wow.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah. So 24 does hit. I was just making sure you still had advantage.
Yep. A minute.
Nice.
And that does another plus 3, so 16. I figured it out. It took me a second.
You
All
just
right.
have to learn its weak points.
It looks
Sad.
like, yeah, you kind of, you know what? I think you probably, that second Eldritch Bolt, like one of its shoulder pads just goes flying off.
Oh
Yeah,
Elrune
that's the
has to
size of a
duck.
human.
no! Oh.
Elrune ducks to avoid. It's like, really? Just
You can't
fighting
say that.
alongside you people is hazardous to my health.
Oh, what?
It's
You don't
true.
want me to heal you later? Okay.
Ugh.
God. Also, I love Eldritch
Well, hey,
Blast.
it's its turn.
I'm well aware.
All right. Does this thing have reach?
Oh.
It's
It
a
does
large
not.
creature. It should.
It does not.
It's also fighting with its fists.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, so yeah, no, it's gonna turn around and go after.
Elrune just sighs. So annoyed right now.
Does a 17 hit you, Elrune? You are so
Yes.
lucky. This is the second time I've rolled a nat 20 on the off attack, but I don't have advantage, so that's 10 bludgeoning damage for the first one,
Okay.
and a 22 to attack.
Yep.
That's 11 bludgeoning on the second
I'm gonna
one.
have that one.
Okay, so that's 5.
Hey guys. Ow.
Yeah, that's fair.
Probably should have moved away
It would have just followed me.
and taken damage.
Yeah, it would have taken.
I haven't fought with you guys long enough to know
Fair.
about this shit.
All right.
Well, he would have.
Questions. First off,
Yes.
can I see Drow?
Did you?
Elrune.
Elrune.
Can I see
you can
Elrune?
yeah.
Great.
This thing is lanky enough you can see Elrune on the other side.
Great. For my bonus action, I would like to heal Elrune. I'm going to use my healing light and probably shout the word in the name of Horus Ray, which is more than one word. We use 3 dice. I have 3d6 healing. That's 8. Look, you know what?
I will take it.
It was dark. Horus Ray couldn't see.
Bathe in the glow. And then I'm going to booming blade it and beat the crap out of it.
All
oh
right.
shit! No, I can't booming blade it because that's a bonus action, I do believe.
No.
No,
No, it's not.
that's
No,
a
it's not.
regular attack.
It's a regular cantrip.
Oh, okay.
melee.
Well, fuck.
It's a regular cantrip attack.
All right. Games are weird. Cool. Well, I'm just gonna beat the crap out of it then. Booming blade. I don't know why I did the spell card again because I'm sure
I
you
don't.
know. I'm Garnbreak 1, and I am very smart. I play D&D.
You know you can program booming blade.
Oh, even.
Well,
oh,
never mind.
Never mind.
I got a 10. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Dungeon Master. Okay. Well,
No.
that's my turn.
Thanks
then.
for healing.
You're welcome. The light of Horus Ray cures all.
I think Horus Ray's light kind of got overpowered by the fairy fire, but okay.
And Horus Ray seems very high pitched.
Yeah, a little bit.
That was
You
probably
know, you
right
should
as I
really-
missed the attack. Sorry. Go ahead, Joe.
From a bonus action, I'd like to be like, this is a lot more work to keep you alive than I thought it would be. Here, take another 10.
Ooh, 8 healing.
Ooh, 2 healing.
But hey, it's 10 total.
Thank you.
Yep.
Also, I'm a rogue. What do you guys expect?
And then after that, because this thing is here, I'm going to smile at it, raise my crossbow, and shoot it.
I tilt my head out of the way.
I mean, you'd have to.
Boing.
Tethrin's the shortest one here.
Wow.
The shield guardian sees Ometra tilt her head, and it tilts the head, and then just bolt passes by.
Her head.
Scowl,
Yes,
looked at crossbow.
You know, her head.
Guardian.
Izio, I fucked up. I rolled 1 too many dice. I can only roll my charisma mod.
Well, it would only be the last one, so
Yeah,
So it's
you
only
still
2
get
less.
6. 2 fewer.
So proud of you.
Well, I fixed it.
Thank you.
How's this thing looking?
it's injured. It still looks like it could pound you with its fists.
Yeah.
You're doing it
Okay.
intentionally at this point.
Okay, so I'm going to attack this thing again.
Uh-huh.
24 to
Nice.
hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So 11 plus.
Ooh, that's gonna
So
hurt.
21 damage.
Holy crap. Okay.
Yeah,
no
this
wonder
is why it
she's-
keeps punching you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Bonus action to disengage.
And
Okay.
hide around the corner.
No, I'm going to make it come towards me. If it wants to keep attacking me, come towards me.
Okay.
Willingly.
I didn't hit it with Booming Blade last turn.
Yeah, he missed.
He missed.
Okay, noted.
Sorry.
Well, there's a chance that it'll move away from you guys. You still get attacks of opportunity.
That is true. Yes.
You're right.
Just Ral.
Just me.
Well,
Ometra goes before it.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
true.
Jump on its back. Beat it like it's a gorilla with a Tesla cannon.
Tase it.
What?
What is wrong with you people?
All right, Omitra, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to question these people.
Welcome
a
to
free
my
action.
life.
I mean, yeah, all right. Where the hell is this? Okay, so this is from last time, but I'll put it up this time. Basically, I can make myself get charisma mod instead of dex or strength when I attack with stuff,
Mm.
but only on one weapon that I touch,
hmm
which at the moment is a war pick.
Nice.
Which is now booming.
Ooh.
Nice. That hits.
Hobbs, you are fine.
Yep.
Oh my god. There are 2 doors in between me and the cat.
He's
Uh,
starving.
Wow, you rolled 2 4s.
He's a very loud boy.
Awesome.
That's so many 4s.
Oh my god, no, not 2. You rolled 4 4s.
So,
Oh my god.
alright, so that's 12 blunder damage.
Yep.
See, that's how you program it. Garm.
All right. It looks like that really hurt. You left a gouge in its chest piece. It's gonna heal up a bit. And,
How about you don't?
and then it's it's gonna go after Elrune.
Oh, you poor motherfucker.
Ooh. Wait.
2 opportunity attacks and booming blade.
Yeah,
Oh.
so
No,
Booming
it's-
Blade was
Oh,
8.
I have booming blade.
you
Yeah.
got Booming Blade?
Yeah,
Oh.
imagine
That's why I
finding
said-
that.
You could program it like I did.
Alright, well, trying to beat it with my Kopesh.
That hits.
Does a 22 hit it?
Yep.
If not, what about a
Twice.
22? That's 9 slashing damage.
All right. And Omitra, you also get an attack of opportunity. 16 misses.
Damn you.
It is still up, though
That's what.
kind of moving shakily. And it is going to... Holy crap. I finally rolled a nat 20 on the first roll instead of the second roll. That's 19 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm having that damage.
Okay, so you take 9.
Okay. Ow. Don't you dare. Don't you dare fucking say it. There is
She rolled it
no
again.
fucking way you nat 20'd again, Karu.
I nat 20'd again.
Bullshit! Bullshit!
Well, then go check.
I will
Bullshit!
post it in the chat.
The DM is actually trying to kill me, guys.
That's 15 damage.
I am still up.
Ah,
That's what she said.
oh, good. That's
Ow!
wow.
One kill this thing, please.
And that's its turn. So Ralmevik, it's your turn.
I think she
Alright.
was screaming about healing.
Indeed. I'll see what I can do.
Hey guys, for context, I feel like I'm 3 out of 41 points right now.
Bathed
That's
in
how
the glow of
Oh!
Horus Ray.
Oh, dear.
Thank the ever-loving gods.
of Horus Ray.
Apparently right now, yes. I have 14 health now.
And now,
The
vile
ever-loving.
mechanical monster, suffer the wrath of my booming blade. I have advantage because we're
You have
flanking.
advantage.
We
You do, because
use
I
that
that
house
hits.
rule.
concentrating on it.
That too. So that's a 20.
Yeah, it hits.
And that's 5 slashing and 5 thunder. Because I'm boom.
Garm.
If it moves.
You forgot the second D8
Oh.
On both
What?
of them.
on
No.
both of them.
No,
Yeah,
he's
on
fine.
both of them.
No,
Yes,
no,
on
no.
both of
He
them.
show.
It's no, it's
That's-
Oh,
two.
he
That's the
programmed
one
it
that-
different, show.
Yeah, that's the main
Oh,
attack. He didn't
okay.
program the if it moves.
Oh,
damage.
okay.
No, yes, that's
No.
a different thing.
Okay. Never mind.
Which I will remember. Don't worry, I appreciate the concern. But,
Mhm.
yeah,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
10 damage. It is still up.
Oh, man.
That's right.
So, quick question. First of all, how high is the ceiling in this
10
place?
feet.
10 feet tall. Okay. And if I were to get, say, oh, I don't know, here, could I aim a 15-foot cone in a way that would not hit anybody but it?
No. You would hit Elrune.
How about here? Because
The
it
thing is,
starts
it's
one
a
square
40
in front of me and then.
Yeah, but it's a 45-degree angle. So you're going to hit either Ralmevik or or Elrune.
Really? Because it starts in front of me.
Mhm.
Is it 45 or 90 degrees?
Because if it's 45, it wouldn't. If I
Sorry,
was
no,
40.
90 degrees. It's 90
It's
degrees.
90.
Okay, was gonna say. Dang.
Yeah.
All right. Well then.
That was into the mic.
Yeah, sorry.
Geometry is a bitch.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Especially when you don't learn it in English.
Shout out to
I
my
mean,
boy
that's-
Euclid.
That's the main problem with you guys flanking. It basically makes cones kind of hard to do.
It's fine.
If you care about the other people.
I think we call that balance.
I've spent too much time fixing her to not. Like
saying.
seriously.
I've been doing a lot of damage to this thing.
bonus-
Thank you very much.
Bonus action. I'm gonna look at her and I can be. Can you not suck?
Excuse me? I'd like
Oh,
to
that
see you
was
survive
max-
hits by this thing.
That did max healing. So 13
Amazing.
health. Apparently,
Otherwise, just
I heal best when I
whispering.
have a terrible bedside manner.
Keep
Yeah.
running!
And then, since I still have advantage on it, I'm going to use.
If you have booming blade, use booming blade.
I don't have booming blade, but I do have a rapier that can do sneaky sneaks.
That hits.
Run forward deeper into unknown
10
territory.
piercing and 5 sneaking, so 15.
All right. What was that? That was your rapier. Okay.
That was my rapier.
The salty ass rapier,
Um,
yeah.
You managed to aim for the wound in the chest that had been given it by
Pigfied.
Ometra,
But we're behind.
and
yeah. In the
hit
back.
something in there that makes it collapse to the ground.
Click. Did I just hit a button to turn it off?
This isn't Chobits.
No, it's more like you hear something shatter and you're like, oh, the
Oh my
crystal
God.
that's controlling
God
it.
damn it, Garb.
You weeb!
Sorry, Karu. We shattered it to death, you say.
Yay.
Yes.
Just like in my
Ow.
animes.
What's-
Also, Tethren,
Hmm.
fuck off.
Hey, you got better,
You
didn't you?
Would have been hit too.
Oh yeah, but
So-
I.
Fuck off.
The difference is I wasn't.
Fuck off.
Well,
So I'm
I'm,
just gonna raise eyebrows, grin, blow a kiss.
Wow.
I'm just glad that you're alright and we're alright, and I would like to see if
Am I
there's anything I
alright?
can steal.
Everything hurts.
All right. Well, there's a lot of skulls on the ground, which I should have been counting as like difficult terrain.
Can I
said
put
that.
one on my hat? Or on my
What?
head?
I was gonna say,
Sure.
you have a hat?
I would like to
I wasn't told about a
just
hat.
tuck one away in my bag.
Sure.
Are you
Sure.
not
That's disturbing.
Grave robbing as well.
No, it's
are
not
you,
that. It's
Are you taking one with horns or without horns?
Oh. Oh. Horns.
Okay.
Why are you grave robbing?
They're not buried. It's not a grave.
You're still stealing body parts from dead beings. I still consider
You're right.
that grave
We should
robbing.
steal body parts from live beings.
Hey, Karu, is there anything else that was in the room with the skulls? Or just skulls?
Just skulls.
Okay. I was wondering if
There's
there was, like, say, an amulet.
thousands of skulls, but just the heads.
Alright.
Did I
So,
hear anything down this hall?
No.
how are y'all doing? Because I am down to about, 4 casts left. Getting kind of tired. Not feeling very
You're
inspired
getting
either.
kind of tired, huh?
I'm perfectly fine. The light of Horus Ray sustains me. So there's nothing I can steal from this dead shield guardian, huh?
Not really. You do notice that there's inscription on the helmet that looks like a rune.
Uh-huh. What does it say?
Is it a skull?
Give
I
me
am
an
the
arcana check.
roomkeeper.
Yeah. He can read any written language.
Yeah, I can...
Yeah, but this isn't a language more than it's magic bullshit.
Magic
Aw.
bullshit, you say?
I got 9/11. Happy birthday.
Hmm. It's not midnight.
To me.
It,
To me.
Oh.
9/11's my birthday.
yeah.
Aww.
No, you don't really distinguish it. Like you know it's made up of, like, you recognize it as magical sigils, but you're not sure beyond that.
Okay, so shining my glowy eye on it does nothing.
No, at most you recognize that part of it is like a control.
So I'm just
So
gonna go ahead and assume it says life in whatever relevant language is what's going on here.
yeah, probably like the runes for life and control and protection.
Magic bullshit.
I have
Yeah.
successfully determined that it's magic. These runes were crucial to the animation of this magical thing.
Interesting. Shall we continue on now? Also, Hyro,
Earl.
eat the mic.
Hi, Earl.
Don't eat the mic.
What a good boy.
Nom, nom.
It already has dents in it from where he's bitten it.
Karu, so there aren't any secret doors in the room with all the skulls?
Not that you can see.
Can't
I-
check closer.
Anyways, let's keep moving.
No, wait, hold on. Are you just like wading into the pile of skulls like Scrooge McDuck jumping into the money pool?
Yeah,
not
pretty
waiting.
much.
What
Wait,
are
how
you doing?
deep are they?
Show that room was full
Oh.
to the ceiling. So
Okay,
full
never
that
mind
as
then.
soon as it opened, like skulls, like half the
Okay,
corridor is full
never
of
mind.
skulls now.
I thought it was less because the half
No,
the
it's
corridor was full of
it's
skulls.
it's
Okay.
still like hip high full of skulls in there.
Yeah, nah. Never mind then. I
Can
really
we
wish I had
attempt to
speak with the
continue on, please?
Where did
Indeed. Let us
Yeah.
carry on.
Hey.
Karu, I'm going to attempt to be quiet as I walk.
Same.
okay.
We just kicked the crap out of a shield guardian.
I
incredibly
don't
loud.
give a shit. I am at least trying to walk quietly.
Oh, by the
Min.
time passed.
Oh, pfft. I rolled a 4.
You mean I rolled a 4?
Oh.
I guess I could also attempt. Hold on. Stealth. I got a 21.
Bye.
Where'd he go?
Hey,
I was
Karu.
looking right at him.
Yes.
Are there any doors that I can see, or is this actually a dead end?
Is it a
No,
shit
you're
pit?
pretty sure there's a secret door there.
Mm-mm.
I walk over to it very carefully. What kind of door is it? Have we encountered one of these before?
No.
Can I figure out how this secret door works?
Give me an investigation check.
You
I would
do
like to
have
aid.
the inspiration.
Yes.
All right,
I
you
would
have
like
an
to aid
aid,
her.
so you have advantage.
Oh, I have advantage? Okay, I'll
Uh-huh.
roll again just in case. Again. You know what? Fuck it. I'm using that inspiration. It's a D8.
Yes,
Mhm.
D8. Ooh, 23.
Okay.
Yep, 23
Um,
investigation.
You check the wall to the north there and eventually find that one of the things on the wall is like a pressure plate.
Shall I poke the button?
Well, hold on.
Who wouldn't?
Why don't you back up a second, and then I'm just going to let my mage hand materialize. Yeah, I'm gonna have the mage hand poke the button.
That's awfully convenient.
It is.
All right, you poke the button and the door slides open.
Quietly?
No, it's more like
Well, then it needs to wash its mouth out.
I would like to step into the room.
All right, so you enter the room. Inside the room, against the back wall, atop a marble riser, stands a slender throne made of green copper and covered with cobwebs. In front of it, on the floor, there's a green copper helm with a protective visor. It's also draped in cobwebs.
Can I send my mage hand to kind of approach the helm and maybe kind of brush off a couple of the cobwebs?
Sure.
Okay.
Tethren, you said that you were feeling tired. Would you like to take a seat?
Too late. Nothing happens.
See,
pick up the
Ral,
helm.
this is how you sit in a throne. I'm just gonna toss my legs up, cross my ankles.
Your feminine elegance truly suits such a throne.
So, Karu, I'd like to pick up the helm with a mage hand after
Okay.
I've dusted off the cobwebs.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see anything or sense anything magical about it?
Do you want to cast Detect
Station?
Magic?
I don't have detect magic, but I do have identify.
I mean, are there any runes on it to indicate it could be magic to begin with?
Yeah.
What?
Nice.
Wow, that's useful.
Yeah.
That's really useful.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing magical about the helm, Ometra.
It's just
Tethren,
green.
It's a
Why did you not lie to him?
green copper helm.
Because you have to
Okay.
build trust before you can do that.
Fair enough.
You know, I can hear you both.
Yes, I'm well aware of that.
I'm really looking... Sorry, your camera started shaking. I'm really looking forward to you putting on that helmet. It turns out it's a purely mechanical trap.
I'm not putting it on.
Your head.
Although, a tick up the skull.
That's thinking.
Okay,
Just rest the helm
I
on
will
the-
point out you said you took a skull with
I know, with
horns, so
I
it
know.
doesn't fit.
We could get another one. I know where we
There's a
can
whole
find a
bunch of them
couple.
back there. Is there
That is-
anything in this room that's magical?
Not that you know.
Is there anything
Why-
with writing on it? Any kind of writing.
Wait, Ometra cast Detect Magic. Detect
Yeah,
Magic.
It doesn't. It does it on anything within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but
There you go.
Is there anything else in this room?
you
Well, others
sense
are...
the presence of magic, so you don't have to actually.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Okay, Omitra, you sense something magical in this room. It is directly above you.
fuck's sake. I don't know which word. You or the cat?
The cat makes noise to like.
Say hi to your roommate for me.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, dude.
Get your crummy paws off of that.
I don't know if she's talking to the roommate or the cat.
The cat.
Both.
I'm gonna assume cat.
I put a sock on his head.
Nice.
So,
While they're doing this, is there anything else in the room that I can see?
Hmm. Not really.
Hobbs!
Hey, Hobbs.
It's a Hobbs.
Shout out
This
to
is why we get viewers. It's just because of the cats.
yeah.
everybody say hello to Hobbs, the world's loudest boy.
No, don't
So
eat that.
loud,
Don't eat that.
Know my pain.
Tickle my neck.
Oh man.
So,
So,
anything else in the room?
So Ometra looked up.
Yeah. So, Mitra, you felt something magical coming from above, directly above you.
Okay.
Do I see anything?
There's a roof,
Is
How
it on
high?
fire?
20 feet.
Huh. So you said there's something up. Well, did Amitra actually say anything?
No, she's just staring at the ceiling.
I look at Amitra. I squint. I
Do
look
we
up.
see anything if we look up? Or is Ometra just fucking with us right now?
You guys look up. Give me a perception check.
Baby.
I
15.
rolled a
There's a
freaking
ceiling.
3. I rolled a 3.
There's a what?
There's
Oh,
a ceiling.
Nice.
Oh, you didn't.
Is there any writing kicking around in this room, Carter?
Nope.
Lurid diaries scrawled in the shadows.
Just cobwebs in the corner.
Okay.
All right.
Perception is supposed to be my thing, and I can't roll.
Hey, Elrune.
Yes?
You're the one with the stuff to do the things. Why is there a magical thingy above my head?
Wait, what?
A magical.
It's directly above you. You said.
Point.
Is it very big? I don't know much about magic.
Hey, Car.
Hmm.
Could I?
Can you just behave yourself?
I would like to spread my wings and fly up to the top to investigate further for the first time.
Ah, it was wings.
You have wings?
Yes.
Is that abnormal for typelings?
Yes, actually.
It's.
I
not
don't have
normal,
wings.
It's just rare.
Fair point, fair point.
No.
So. So,
Are you taking the skull and the badly positioned helmet with you as you go fly up there?
Oh,
Help me.
yeah. Yeah.
Ow!
This is really mean.
You okay, Pi?
Are you okay, Pie?
I'm only bleeding a little bit.
Oh,
Oh
You are the worst cat in existence. I'm gonna put another sock on your head.
yeah. Do you need to go get a bandage or something?
Nope.
Okay.
I'd love a second dignity, though.
Sorry.
We
you
don't
were in
have
the
that.
wrong
None
stream
of us
to
have that.
ask for that.
It's true.
We're playing D&D on the internet. I think that option's out the window.
Yep.
So, Typhling's flying up with the helmet and the school.
Yeah, I probably
Are
shouldn't
we the
be taking
baddies?
it, but I would like to investigate to see if I can find the source of the magic.
Okay. Give me an investigation check. By the way, time has passed.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
I'm really, really hoping that the magic thing is an illusion that makes the ceiling look 10 feet higher.
Now I am too.
Okay, so you look at the ceiling and it looks like a perfectly normal ceiling.
What? Seriously? Nothing about it? I'm gonna cast Mage Hand, rest the skull on Mage Hand, and see, like, have the skull rise to see if it's a fake ceiling.
It hits the ceiling 20
Boom.
feet above the ground.
So, where exactly did you say that the magic was? Because all I'm seeing up here is ceiling.
I take my mage hand and point.
Can I go over to where the Mage Hand was and see if I can see anything different about the ceiling over there, or if it's just a magic ceiling?
Okay, given that Ometra is pinpointing things, you go to where it's being pinpointed and notice that on the wall ceiling, there is like a small indentation, what looks like a compartment, but
Wait.
you don't know how to open it.
What is the compartment shaped like? Like, is
Like
there
a small hole, like this, but it's got like rock covering it.
This seems like a problem we could solve with violence.
Maybe
Or a golf ball.
I kind of take a moment to look at the skull in my Mage Hand. Mage Hand kind of wiggles.
What?
How big is that hole? How big is the horn?
Tell us, Karu, please, enlighten us.
It's probably the size of Ometra's horns.
Would the horns fit in the hole?
Oh! What is wrong with you, show?
You could certainly try.
Welcome to High School Dungeons and Dragons with a bunch of, adults.
God, it is high school D&D all over again.
Oh,
What do you want to do with the skull? Show.
kind of want to put the horn in the hole.
There is no hole. It's covered by a rock.
Oh,
But
well, I thought you said that. Okay.
yeah, there's an indentation that looks about that size, but there's definitely a rock covering it. Now, if you want to smash the skull into that rock,
No, I'm not that mean. And I suppose that it's immune to psychic damage, so I can't mock it until it breaks. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of glide back down, looking rather annoyed.
Huh?
There's an indentation up there, but it's covered by rock. And unless I had something that I could whack it with, and perhaps not break.
Oh, this won't work, will it?
Mm-mm. Oh, it's a creature. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I'd probably make you roll the strength save.
Hey! Are you fucking
oh.
kidding me? What are you doing behind my computer?
You said there was an indent?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to regret this, but if you happen to blow stuff up in your own pace, whatever. Elrune goes into her bag and it brings out a crowbar and a hammer and says, "Would either of these work?"
I mean, we can certainly try.
You're the only one who can get up there.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to flick my Mage Hand to have it kind of deposit the skull on the floor.
I have one of those too.
And then I'm going to motion for it to take the crowbar. I'll take the hammer, and then I'll fly back up.
Stop it!
Okay.
And then I'd like to try and see if I could finagle a way. Can I investigate to see if there's a way that I can approach this that would be sensible?
There is no sensible way to do this. You are
All right.
flying. You are a clumsy flyer.
Excuse me. I am very elegant.
You're in a 20 by
Yeah, I
20
know.
foot room. You have a wingspan. It is not pretty.
Yeah,
You're not
well,
exactly a hummingbird.
You should work
That would
on
be
that.
hilarious, though.
I could be if I wanted
Wait,
to. I could cast fly on
Is
myself.
he a bard?
Yes.
Yep.
Hey.
How is he not a hummingbird?
No, he's a songbird.
I can be both or either, but I meant more. How could I use my mage hand to kind of just like crowbar it?
Your mage hand doesn't have any strength, basically.
Oh. Well,
Remember, it can only hold a certain
supposedly
amount of
these
weight.
things
Yeah, it can actually it can move and carry 10 pounds.
That's not gonna be enough, even if you use both your mage hands.
I know. Well, I'll take the crowbar from the mage hand, and I'll attempt to pry open the thing. Because this will go great. Me with my
Pry
strength 12.
open.
Not
Yeah,
go tink 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 until it
I
breaks.
mean, yeah, I guess I could go tink tink tink.
With the crowbar?
I
I'd say
gave you a
it'll work.
hammer.
Yeah, fine with the hammer. Sorry, I've not.
I will point out, I believe the hammer she gave you is a climbing hammer. So it's a small hammer meant to put spikes into a wall.
Yeah, so couldn't I
Kittens.
like position like maybe the crowbar like I would, and then just tink 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 into the crowbar to try and.
Alternatively, you want a pitten?
I mean, I could.
Pitten's
I do have those
probably
too.
A
sharper.
better idea.
Okay, give me a strength check.
'Cause this will go
Time
great.
passes.
Strength or athletics?
Strength. I should be giving you disadvantage.
Crowbar
Uh,
advantage, it all kind of evens out.
No, but he's not. He's just pitting against the ceiling,
Right,
basically.
yeah, okay.
While flying clumsily.
Tink.
Beautifully.
Nah, that's no. Maybe if you tried to do this for like the rest of the night, you might.
Yeah, fuck that.
Wait, I have a horrible idea.
Oh, I love it. Do it.
Okay, so we have a pitten and a climbing hammer, and I am assuming rope. Yes?
Yes, I have all those at least.
Use the pitten to tie yourself to the motherfucking ceiling, and then use that as leverage to pry the hell out of that rock.
Okay, what I just pointed out was that he wasn't able to hammer the pitten into the, well, at least into the rock of the ceiling where he was trying to hammer.
Okay, fair point, yes.
I'm so mad that I don't have any more level 2 spell slots because Shatter.
I mean, I could sit here Eldritch Blasting it for the next 6 hours.
Nah, let's not. Alright, well. Since
You're
we can't
muted.
really see anything but that indentation.
Wait, no, I have one last bad idea. What kind of rock is it?
Oh.
Are you suddenly Dargo?
Very solid looking rock that cannot be chipped at with a pitten.
No,
Okay.
that's.
So you might have some way to create large quantities of gold.
What?
You think
What?
they'd be down here if they could do that?
Yes?
I'm not someone who has magical abilities.
Nope, sorry.
What about you,
I'm
Ometra?
just-
What?
Do you have any way to create a significant quantity of gold?
A cold, you said, not gold.
Oh yeah, I heard gold too.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I heard gold.
Me too.
That makes way more sense. No, cold. Freezing. Ice.
It's at a point I choose within range.
Great. So, Haru, here's my bad idea. She has that. I have a fire spell. I would like to shatter the fuck out of that rock.
I
Well,
have fire
one
spells too.
second,
Like to land.
please.
Sorry?
1 second, please, if possible,
Oh.
before you do that spell.
There's PMs going on.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I would like to use this opportunity to shill. If you're enjoying what you're watching, please follow us on Twitch. You'll get notifications of whenever we go live. This is an unusual time slot for us. There were some technical issues throughout the week, and we figured that we owed it to our paying customers to at least get one stream out this week. You can also follow us on YouTube for the archive content of every stream we've ever done. And if you really enjoy what we do, you can subscribe to us on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you can actually do that for free. Or you can support us on Patreon, where you get exclusive access to some exclusive content, like the character generation episode of Crossroads, which is not this campaign. It's the other one. It's the one I run. That's all I got.
Why don't you tell us about Crossroads or what's coming up next? What's the next thing we have?
The next thing that we have is our Legend of Hyrule campaign on Wednesday. That's actually all of us who are currently here are in that. I play Goron.
Rito.
And then
He eats rocks.
I do eat rocks. Big fan. Slate's my favorite. And then on Friday we have a demo session of a game called Spaceships and Starworms, which is a sci-fi sourcebook for D&D 5th edition. I'm really looking forward to that. We've actually reached out to the original to the writers of it and gotten some art assets and stuff for that, so that should be fun. I believe
All right,
that's...
Sue, you wanted to say something?
Yep.
Did you want to post a link to the Kickstarter?
I can post one to the Drive for RPG.
Ometra, before you try that, I have another suggestion that you might be interested in. Why don't you, or maybe Tethren, but I think it might fit better with you, try putting on the helmet and then sit on the throne.
Woohoo! I grabbed the helmet. Because you set it
Alright.
down when you went to flying up.
I set
You
the
did.
skull down. However, I actually will hand the helmet to Ometra.
Okay, you couldn't hold on to the helmet while you were dealing with the pit and the hammer and the crowbar.
That's why my strength sucked.
It's true.
All right, so Mitra, you put the helmet on and sit down on the throne.
I would like to ready a healing spell.
I would like to move a couple steps back.
The hole in the wall in the ceiling opens, and a slim object falls onto Omitra's head, which is protected by the helmet right now, so it pings off the helmet and falls to the ground.
Well, would you look at that?
Huh.
Okay, I pick it up with Mage Hand. I look at it, because she told me to.
I'll look at it too, because I'm curious now.
It's a wand.
Hmm.
It's got like a twirly shape to it.
If you want to...
At least you're not an artist, because clearly you couldn't have given me a better description than a twirly shape.
It's got a twirly shape. By what?
You're not an
twirls.
artist.
Do you want to know what it does?
Spiral. It has a spiral on it. A double spiral.
Double helix or double spiral?
So does it look like it's basically a braid?
Kind of, but with two...
So it looks like DNA without the interlocking
Yeah, basically.
proteins.
Would you like
Nice.
to know what it does? I can do that if we have a couple minutes to spare.
We got the CRISPR wand.
By the time has already passed.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Man, we're gonna
But I
die
could
in this
totally-
fucking closet.
I could totally cast
Uh,
Identify.
I'd like to hold the wand in my actual hand.
You hold it. It's a wand. It doesn't hurt you.
Okay. Cool. Take it with me.
The
And the crown. Because it's still on my head.
helmet.
How does that even
No,
work?
no,
though,
it's a
because
crown
it's
now.
horns.
Yeah, it's probably hanging on the horns.
If I put a skull on top of them, then we're definitely the baddies.
Well, we found what it was. Shall we continue on now?
Indeed.
You do say
Cacao.
that a lot, don't you?
Your
In-
Ometra's not letting Tethren.
I could tell you what it does.
Well, we can do that
I'll
when we
give it
stop
back.
for the night.
That's fine.
Okay.
Ooh.
When we go to stop for the night, I can do it.
Hobbs, don't be a dickweed.
It's too late for that.
I
Yeah,
know
that's
it
kind of-
is.
I'd like to wade through the skulls.
I'd like to
I'd
just
like
kind
to
of
prance
fly
on
over
top
them.
of them.
Time had passed, by the way.
I know, I'm trying to take notes. Sorry.
That's fine. Just making sure. I can move you guys to the main hallway.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Hold. Zoom.
Woo!
Zoom.
Zoom.
All right. There we go.
Felt like we got back here much quicker than you'd expect.
Really?
So, what's up north, did you say?
Up north is
Oh yeah.
huh.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, you can smell dead bodies?
Oh.
Okay, I'm not interested in that then.
Dead buddies mean loot?
Do you want to go and take a look over there? It stinks.
Not really. Not with this level of spells left.
Okay, so we have a hallway filled with a shit ton of statues.
And cobwebs.
And giant spiders. Corpses.
The ceiling is covered, lightly obscured by thick webs. And there's 3 giant spiders dead at various points in the hallway, riddled with crossbow bolts.
Ooh, crossbow bolts. Can I
Do you
send
figure
my
I
mage hand to pilfer?
Sure?
What was that?
should I try igniting the webbing?
Yes.
Not until after I get the crossbow bolts, please.
That might be a bad idea. We don't know what else could be of value down the way.
Oh, that's true.
Isn't
Our
the
dark,
webbing?
our dark vision only goes so far.
Hmm.
And
Oh.
this is a 20-foot hall, so it's 20 feet up. So you could probably walk past, down the corridor without much difficulty, without getting into the cobweb area.
Oh, hey, there's a door over here.
There's also a pathway down this way that I can.
Yes.
You want to check the door first, since it's
I
closer?
think that's probably a good idea.
But first, Carter, tell me about the statues.
Yes.
The hall holds 38 statues. Their nameplates have been severely chipped or defaced, as have many of the statues' features. They're all life-sized granite statues of human warriors facing inward.
Well, alright then.
There's another door down the way. So
Yep.
we have quite a few places to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Let's check this door first, since it's new.
Karu,
Here's
does this door look trapped?
Nope.
Is it locked?
Nope.
Who
Would
wants
like-
to open it?
I would like to press my ear to it first.
You press your ear to it. It is silent on the other side.
Nice. I'd like to open the door.
Oh,
Oh, it's
I
that one.
recognize that.
This looks familiar.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Are you coming, Ometra?
Sorry, taking notes.
I'd like to shut
I just
the
want to
door.
make sure you were coming.
Yeah. I'd like to shut the door behind us.
All right. I'm not.
Oh,
doing that on
by the
them.
way,
That's strange. I
I'd
can't
like-
appear to shut this door. Sorry, Cheryl.
I'd like to try and move quietly as we move along.
Okay. Give me some stealth checks.
Are
And time has passed.
are all of these statues actually slightly misaligned, or
I copy pasted them.
okay.
Yeah, so they're kind of not.
I mean, considering how old these
Thanks.
things are and defaced and everything, some of them might be slightly off center, but
Hmm.
What the fuck?
There's a door down here.
There's also a pathway down this way.
Yes, that's what leads to the door I just pointed out.
Oh, and there's also. I thought you were pointing to the door that's over here.
No.
All right. Shall we?
I might as well check this one first.
Hmm.
Indeed. Pie's yelling at Hobbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suspect he's not being a good boy.
My answer is by shaking her head. So, Karu, besides the obvious door, are there any other secret doors that I can notice?
Tappa.
No, where'd everybody go?
Can you stop doing that, please?
Sorry, force of habit.
There they are.
Well, your force of habit is quite annoying. Karu, any
Yes.
traps?
Nope.
I press my ear to the door.
Is it locked?
It doesn't seem to be locked.
I don't like that wording.
I love it.
I would like to press
Me
my ear
too.
to the door.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
18.
You hear breathing on the other side. Slightly shallow, a bit like not regular.
Alright. I would like to make a series of complicated gestures to indicate that it sounds like there's one person, or one thing. It might be stabby, and it might be asleep.
I would like to cast message and be like, "What are you saying?"
Don't whisper, Stowe.
Sorry, I would like to cast message and say, "What are you saying?" And you can respond
With message.
that in a whisper that only I can hear.
There's one thing that might stab us, and it might be asleep.
Oh,
I am, of course, doing the gestures as.
Of course you are.
of
Elrune
course
just
you
walks beside Ralmevik and whispers to him, "You're making no sense."
I'm gonna open the door, fuck it!
I step back one.
Wish
Okay.
I was.
You would have been closer, probably.
Yeah.
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 I was also going to
Yeah.
say, I hope I'm preparing a spell, but probably not, because I'm probably trying to figure out what the hell he's talking about.
Okay, you try to open the door. It seems like something is jamming it from the other side.
Something appears to be jamming this door from the other side.
And as you make noise of trying to open the door, you also hear from the other side sounds of movement.
My eyes go wide and shut.
Your eyes or your eye?
Although you can certainly see the other eyebrow raised slightly.
Well, you're the one who decided to try opening it all of a sudden. What are you going to do now?
I would like to take a step back from the door and wait.
It's silent for a while. Would you stop that cat?
Nothing happens?
Then you hear a tentative, "Who's there?" from a female voice.
Greetings, I am a traveler from the surface world. I seek knowledge. Would you be able to aid me in my journeys?
At Adventurers? You're adventurers.
I am a nobleman on a crusade.
Okay, good enough. And you hear like scrambling on the other side, trying to open the door. Um,
Huh. Hello there.
Hello. You see a half elf female wearing scale mail, a shield, and she's got a staff. She looks pretty
Alright,
injured.
robot.
Am I roboting for anyone?
No, sound fine to me.
Oh,
Okay.
it's my voice connection.
Yeah, I think your connection has been having
Looks like I got a
issues.
spike.
Yeah.
Among other things, I just had a ping of 1731 ms.
That's not ideal.
She looks like she's been wounded by some kind of beast and is barely hanging on.
I would like to cast Cure Wounds as I ask. Are you quite
Catherine's
alright,
gonna
miss?
I've been better.
Your Cure Wounds, rather.
Yeah.
Shit,
How
isn't
much?
That's a cantrip, isn't it?
Cure wounds? No.
No, shit,
Level
that's
one.
level 1.
Catherine is gonna kind of sigh.
Well, that means I have to cast it at level 3.
Yeah. I mean,
11.
that's not necessarily a bad thing. 11.
Yeah, but that's one of my 2 spell slots. Whoops.
Yep.
Sorry, show. What were you saying?
That I was gonna have Tethren approach and assist
With casting?
because
With more healing?
she looks pretty battered
Oh.
still. Yeah.
Well, yeah, she does.
Right now, but here you
What
go.
exactly happened to you?
I came down here with 2 others. We got pretty far, but then the manticores, the other 2 didn't make it. I retreated
Manticores.
here and barricaded myself in.
Would you like us to escort you back to the entrance?
That's a ways off.
That would be appreciated. I just didn't want to go any further in case I found something else on the way, even though we had killed quite a lot of bandits, but you never know.
Indeed.
What bandits?
The ones that we found dead, presumably.
Possibly. I think there's only one route to get here.
I'm gonna
But
try.
we didn't get past the manticore room.
I'm gonna try switching servers and see if that helps show.
What exactly is the Manticore room? Because we have not encountered that.
Welcome to US West.
Is that better, show?
For now.
Okay.
The double doors at the end of the hallway with the statues. It's a manticore nest.
Ah,
How many of them were there?
3.
Ugh.
My name is Seraphina. Yes.
Well, I mean,
How long have you been hiding here?
A couple of hours. I was trying to rest, but it's hard to rest when you're
Alone?
alone in a dungeon that is trying to kill you.
When you're not dying, how good are you at a fight?
I'm a cleric.
uh,
Hey, I have an idea. Tethren was suggesting resting anyways.
I could even make a bit of a safe place for us to rest.
And
For a
then
couple of hours.
afterwards, if you want some revenge on those manticores, we have to continue down this way anyways. Manticores might be hiding something quite valuable.
Sure. Yeah, I'll go for it.
Just a suggestion. Having a cleric would be useful, taking on manticores.
Fantastic, in fact.
And maybe 4 against 3 will be better than 3 already injured,
5.
tired people.
Yeah. 5 against 3?
5. Yes, I know how to count.
There.
You're quite injured, aren't you?
Look, it's been a long day.
Yes. Well, what do
Mhm.
the rest of you think of that idea?
I don't mind.
Sounds reasonable to me.
Yes, we should help this pretty lady out.
And the more dangerous the route, the more likely there's something of use in it.
Then we can
So do you want to make us a safe space to rest, Tethren?
I can. It would probably... We could probably do it even in this area here. Not this one, but I mean like in the hallway and that. Because I can do a 20-foot, I believe.
Maybe don't make the safe area literally taking up a whole hallway. Just in case something else shows up.
I suppose. We should find, like I said, a safe place then.
I mean, just
Place that's
back
more...
before that hallway.
Just keep in mind that it can last 8 hours, and I have to remain inside it.
So we rest for 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
How much have you explored of this place, Seraphina?
Not much more than that room at the end. Besides that one hallway, the next intersection.
Why don't we just use the wyvern skeleton room?
Yeah.
Sure.
Car could.
Unless
oh
that's
yeah,
too
that's
long.
over here.
Down here. Just don't sit on the throne.
We all look at
With
Ralmevik.
The side look at Ral.
I roll my eye.
Seraphina just sighs and goes, "No, someone else in my party sat there."
Oh, is that why you were injured in the first place? Yeah.
Partially.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tethren, make the
Yep.
safe space.
I'm going to ritually cast Tiny Hut.
Okay.
Oh, it's a 10-foot radius, but whatever. So it's 20 feet across.
Yeah.
But we actually have a basically room to rest in.
Yep.
Good, good.
All right. So you all gather inside the
I will
tiny
be
hut.
working on my map before I rest.
Oh, I have to help her.
Yes.
And I will hold out a hand to Ometra to take a look at the wand.
Oh, yeah. Here you go.
I'll
Thank
take
you.
first watch.
I'm
Okay.
going to ritually cast Identify.
Okie dokie.
It was wisdom or intelligence for map making, Car.
I believe we said. Actually, you could probably do either.
Okay, wisdom it is. And
Aid.
I have advantage because Ometra aids me.
Ooh.
21!
Nice.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Yep. You add the new sections you've seen so far.
Yep. Which will be
Oh.
updated later, but I
Yeah.
at least continue updating the map.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. That's handy.
What's handy?
I'm going to kind of flip the wand back so that the hilt is being held out and give it back to Ometra. This is a wand of secrets.
Tell me your secrets.
You can, while holding it, use an action to expend one of its 3 charges. And if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points to the one nearest to you. It also regains 1d3 of the charges daily at dawn.
Oh. Oh ho.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we really needed more ways to find secret doors.
I know,
mean,
right?
I kind of... You do find a little bit of resistance from Tethren as you try and take it out of his hand. Not much, but it's like, I kind of want
Who can use it?
Anyone.
Anyone.
You just have to hold it and you can use it.
Yep. Tethren makes really cute puppy eyes. Like, I want this. Please.
What do you have?
Hey, let's be real. He's gonna expend the 3 charges in like 3 seconds.
Shut up.
It's true.
Shut up.
It's going to be useless with him because he'll go into one room, use it, next room, use it, next room, use it.
Why do I have... Rude.
I'm not wrong. I can be rude and still be correct.
It's true. You have anything to trade?
I've got this really nice horned skeleton. Or horned skull.
Hell yeah.
Alright, I didn't think that would work.
Personality trait. I'm always picking things up, absently fiddling with them, and sometimes accidentally breaking them.
Oh, that's great. That's one of my favorite ones.
Ooh, thing.
Are you saying Ometra needs fidget cubes?
Probably. I do not.
Oh god, the cat's still in my room.
I mean, he's being quiet. I expected him to meow when I said that.
Me too.
Kitty cat, what are you up to?
A quiet kitty cat is a dangerous kitty cat.
So we have a long rest, correct, Card?
You do.
You look like a hot dog.
And time passes.
Who else is
Yeah.
taking watches? I can't do this all night.
I mean, I can take a watch as well.
You can't leave the hut.
I can't leave, but I can still watch through it.
We don't? Yeah.
You don't need to. Yeah,
Okay.
you can stay inside. It's basically a
Because it's transparent
transparent
on
room.
the inside.
Oh, cool. Yeah, okay.
We have a one-way hut.
I can also do one watch. I only need to trance.
Okay. Well, you take a long rest, and we'll go on a break, and we'll be right back.
Be right back, guys.
And we're back.
Welcome back. All right, guys. So you had a long rest, undisturbed, kind of cozy all together because you only have 20 feet by 20 feet of space.
Oh, we'll fucking manage.
To sleep in. You manage. You have woken up, refreshed, and with a cleric who is also refreshed and healed.
Mhm.
That's not cozy at all. That is 16 fucking squares. That is 400 square feet, Card.
No, it's not.
What?
It's 20 feet across. It's 10-foot diameter.
Oh, 10-foot diameter, okay.
No, it's not.
Wait, what?
10-foot radius.
10
Yeah.
foot
That's what
radius.
I meant. Radius 20 foot across is what I meant.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Which is how many squares times how many squares,
4 squares by 4 squares.
which is
Mm.
how many squares?
16.
Isn't it 25 squares total?
No.
Anyways,
I'm just saying, it's not... it's very big. It's larger than you would
She
expect.
should.
It's a very large tent.
anyways,
Just an
Yep.
absolutely enormous tent that we've erected.
Uh-huh.
I love you.
Anyways, moving on, please.
Okay.
Serafina seems eager to go for a round 2 with the manticores.
What do we know about them?
They're big. They're scary.
No,
They can kill you.
I mean weaknesses, resistances.
Karu,
Yeah.
do I reach the time pool after a long rest?
Nope.
Okay.
I basically roll a separate time pool during the long rest, but I didn't roll a one, so.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it is. They're
Well, this-
vicious.
Full disclosure, I have no idea where the fuck we're going.
Down the hall with the
Follow
Yeah,
the
did we
statues.
already...
yeah.
Oh, we already went up this door, didn't we?
We did not.
You did not.
Yep.
Then okay.
Seraphina mentioned she did, though, right?
Yeah, Seraphina, as you pass by there, says we went down that hall. There's a statue. There was creepy stuff going on there, but it's been dealt with. And I really don't want to know what sets off the acid floating in that room. So I'd rather not, go back in
There's-
there.
Acid floating in this room?
Elrune.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, let's keep moving towards the manticorns.
Manticores.
Manticores.
Right.
Do any of us know anything about manticores?
That's why I was trying to ask.
Not really. They're mean.
Does Seraphina look
Predators.
like a tiefling?
No,
Seraphina's
she's
a half elf.
I know. Does she look like a tiefling?
No.
Huh. Oh, there's another set of doors over here.
She's a cleric wearing
Scale.
yep, who has the symbol of Pelor.
Eh.
But Pelor is a god of the sun and
Yep.
light. Tethren is just like raising his eyebrows. Hey,
You don't know
so-
what type of cleric she is.
Nope. But did Seraphina say anything about that door down there?
We checked it. It's used to be some kind of armory, but there's nothing useful in there right now.
Is the door at least open so I can take a peek in?
Yep.
Elrune just wants to take a peek inside, even if we continue on. Okay. We'll look at that after if need be. Let's deal with these manticores.
Indeed. I would like to put my ear to the door.
I ready a spell.
You hear the sounds of what you assume to be the manticores on the other side. Some kind of large beast.
Okay.
Hmm.
I don't have gestures for any of that information.
Just whisper.
There's manticores.
We already knew that.
I mean, not wrong.
Right. Okay. Do we want to try getting in there quietly?
Yep.
Have
I
you
would-
met any of us?
I mean, we can try to be quiet.
Attempt at least. I know we're gonna fail,
Seraphina
but
just looks at you guys and is like, there is no getting quiet into that room. Opening the doors will alert them.
Alright.
okay.
Well, alright then.
I'm going
Sword
I'm
out,
going
ready to go.
Yep, go patch out.
readying a spell for as soon
Yeah.
as we open the door.
So is Seraphina.
Doors!
All right, you bamf open the double doors.
Oh, that's a big room.
Oh yeah.
I don't see any. Oh God, I see one.
I don't.
Sorry. Cat troubles.
Hmm. Cat life.
Cat.
See?
So,
Yes,
Oh, I
like
see
that.
the other one.
so are we
Yeah,
rolling
I'm-
initiative now that we've alerted them, or
Yes.
before everybody starts moving? By which I mean show right there.
Hey. I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
see it
yeah.
coming
Roll
yet.
initiative.
I got a 4 again.
Huh.
All right, Elrune, you go first.
Okay. Fuck, I really wish I wasn't going first.
Aw. Because you know what
shit.
I'm doing.
Then don't.
Hang on a sec. No, I have to double check something. Do I get... No, that's an assassin thing, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, but I can see an enemy within range of me. So I can still do this, actually. So,
Oh yeah, you have a feature you never use.
because I've never needed it yet. So I have insightful fighting. As long as I can see a creature, I can use an insight against their deception. If I win, I have advantage against that creature for 1 minute.
Okay. Which
So
one are
I'm
you doing that on?
this one.
Okay.
So insight versus their deception. Sorry, I now have to juggle 2 sheets.
Yeah. They
17.
failed.
Okay.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. So I have advantage. I am not going to be the first one to run in. So instead, I'm going to use my hand crossbow
Okay.
because I still get sneak attack. I don't believe I get advantage. It's just I get sneak attack. Yeah. I do not get advantage automatically. I just get sneak attack. Damn it.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Yeah. But I am not being the first one to run into this room because I'm not dumb. So I'm going to end my turn there.
Tethren,
Mm,
are you
Man,
gonna be the first one
do
into the
not.
room?
No. I am going to ready my action, and as soon as I see 1 or 2 of them get within 60 feet, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire
Okay.
as a bonus action. You know what? Oh wait, I can't because I'm readying an action. Never mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, as soon as they get into range, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
All right.
This silence brought to you by the enemy turn. Oh lordy.
Yeah, that's in range, isn't it?
You an ugly motherfucker.
Can you
Mhm.
see him?
I can.
You can. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cast your
He has
spell.
to make. He has to make a DC 16 Dexterity saving throw. And it's each object within a 20 foot. Okay.
That
So
was
it's
an at
actually.
one.
It actually does make a full. Hold on. I have to actually cast the shape.
20-foot cube. There's nothing else in that 20-foot cube. Right.
But it's concentration up to a minute. Any creature.
But an
Oh,
affected
it's cast.
creatures, so
Cast,
it
okay.
doesn't affect. Yeah, it only
Never mind.
affects those that are there when you cast it.
Cool. So he is now granting combat advantage to everybody.
Alrighty. And then he is going to, I believe this manticore can't see shit all because it doesn't have sight. Give me 1 second.
Actually, it sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius.
No, I meant, I forgot to give it.
Oh.
Tokens here don't automatically have sight because the more tokens have sight, the more it lags. Okay, so it can see Ometra and Ralmevik. It is going to. All right. It is going to send 2 tail spikes at Ralmevik. That's going to be an 18.
That's gonna hit me.
That's 11 piercing.
Okay. Wow, that hurts.
And a 14.
That also hurts.
Oh no.
6 piercing. 14 was to hit. What's your AC?
Oh fuck. Okay, I thought 13.
Okay.
I thought that was 14 damage. It's like,
no,
all right.
no. That was 14 to hit. 6 damage, not 14.
Okay.
So that was
17 total?
17 total.
Okay. All right. I did the math right. We're good.
All right. Ometra, another tail spike goes for you, and that's a 23.
Well, shit.
And that's 7 piercing damage. And Seraphina in the back goes, yeah, they told you they're dangerous.
Yep.
And it's her turn.
Yes, it is. Okay. First of all, bonus action. The range is 60 feet, so I'm good. I'm going to summon a spiritual weapon in this square. Holy shit. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Ooh.
12 force damage to it.
Okay. Did I put it in the right square?
Yes, that absolutely works.
Alright.
And that was my bonus action, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Tap Ralmevik on the shoulder and say, please don't die that quickly. And cast for 5 healing. And then 1, 2, 3. And back up a bit more, because squishy cleric. Done my turn.
Ometra.
Goes, ow. Alrighty. Well then. God, I wish I could see.
I mean, you can kind of see this one, right?
Yeah.
You also have advantage on it.
Does it seem to have or use eyes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, let me show you the handout.
Well, that's not helpful text for me. Sorry.
Oh god, ugly.
God, you ugly. I thought manticores were supposed to be cute.
Nope.
You're scary.
But they have paws and wings, and they're supposed to be adorable.
You're thinking manticutes. A domesticated subspecies.
If I don't get one of these as a pet, I'm so disappointed in all of you DMs.
No. We have to wait for the space hamster.
I thought they were
Spamster.
cuticores.
Also,
Anyway.
I was trying to look up my meta magic.
Mm.
Do you want to see what I put down for my description?
Sure.
Yes.
Nice.
For
So
those listening
excuse
at
me.
home, it says, put text here, dum-dum. If I remember correctly, Quicken Spell means if you use 2 of your sorcery points, you're able to make a standard action spell into a bonus action spell for 1 turn.
I'm amazing. I don't think that's the only one I've done that to. Oh. Nope, it was not the only one I did that to.
Oh my god, hi.
At the meta magic text here, doofer.
I love
What's
you,
your
Pi.
second meta magic thing that you chose?
Oh my
See,
god.
you 2, 3 for 3.
No, the other one I actually put in. See, I actually put that one in. Oh my god. Okay. Ow. I would like to use Quicken Spell. And that's an action. That's an action. Alright, we are hopefully not going to have any fights after this. As my bonus action, I'd like to use Mirror Image.
All right.
And then with my regular action, I'd like to not die some more.
That would be ideal.
Actually,
Yes.
I'll do that if I get smacked once. So. No, that's not my sheet. Alrighty, I'm just gonna blast it in the fucking face.
With advantage.
Yep, you have advantage, so you can roll again. A 12 does not hit.
Alright, hopefully the second one will.
Ooh.
Hey!
24 will hit.
Poof the doof. Yeah.
Doofer. My God.
All right.
Shit.
So all 4 Ometras step back.
4 meters.
Quattro Mitra.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. All right. So first, Spike is going for Elrune. That's a 14.
Misses.
All right. One for Tethren. A 12.
Nope.
And the other one's going for Ralmevik.
God damn it.
Nat 1.
That misses.
Did better.
You really did curse it.
It hits the wall beside you.
Hi, remember your curse next turn.
I used my bonus action the last time.
Yeah.
Yep. For quickened.
All right. We have another Manticore.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna go here.
Oh boy.
This one's gonna try clawing at you, Ralmevik.
Yeah, alright.
9,
Misses.
7,
Misses.
and then it's gonna try using all its teeth to bite you. 22.
Hits.
5 piercing. As it gnaws on your leg.
Arr. Well,
It's your turn.
shit, you right. I'm just gonna beat the crap out of it with Booming Blade and, yeah, wail on it for a bit.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit
19
it?
hits.
Alright. And that's 4 slash and 8 thunder. That's 12 whole damage he deals. And
Alright.
And I am going to bonus action disengage to like right here, I guess.
Wait, you can bonus
can-
action?
Or sorry. No, what
That's
is it?
rogue.
That's a rogue
that's
thing.
rogue.
Fuck. Alright, well I'm fucked
Yep.
forever. Alright, well can I use my healing dice shit on myself?
Yeah.
You should be able to, yeah.
Gar, do you have Misty Step?
Nope.
Okay, figured I'd ask.
No, sorry, I'm just bad at D&D. Yeah, alright, yeah, I'm gonna blow 2d6 on healing myself. Because, ow, my bones. Alright, and that is my turn.
Elrune. It is back to your turn, and now there's a lot of manticores. You're muted.
Yes, I noticed. So 1, 2, because Ralmevik. And I'm gonna attack this motherfucker.
All right. You still have advantage on it because of your feature.
Does it give advantage though? Did I misread it?
Oh, no. But you can
You just
still
can use
do.
sneak attack.
I can just use
as
sneak
though an
attack,
ally were there.
even if, yeah.
Sorry.
If I miss again, I'm gonna go for the one with fairy fire. Nope.
Ooh.
Nope, that hits.
12 plus 5. Wow, I sucked at that one.
17.
17.
All right, you slash that thing in the shoulder pretty badly, and
Yep.
it does not look happy at all.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, that ends my turn.
Tethren.
Yeah. So, if I get here, I could do a cone that wouldn't hit my friends
Yep.
and get 2 of them. It's gonna be a bad idea, but oh well. Bonus action. I'm going to switch my mask from my assassin mask to my dragon mask. Step up. Inhale. And then exhale for 15 damage. They have to make a DC 16 dexterity save. And I can use it again next round. Ooh.
All right.
So this one, or the one above, and the one with fairy fire, both.
Yeah, both of them failed.
So they take 15 fire damage.
Nice.
And
one
then
up top
as-
looks pretty injured.
Cool. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to kind of glance at Ometra and be like, I think here's where we kill it with fire. And then give a bardic oh wait, I already used my bonus action. Never mind. Because I had to switch my masks.
Yeah. Alrighty, it is getting crowded in there, so this manticore is gonna back up a bit there because they can't get too far because of that weapon. Tethren, you're getting a spike.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 24 to hit.
Yeah, that
is
will.
9 piercing damage. Since it can't really target too many people, Tethren, you're getting a second one. That was an 11, so I'm guessing that misses. And the last one's for Elrune, 13.
Mm-mm.
All right. Seraphina.
Okay, so like I moved, so I need to.
It feels so nice to have so many people between you and those manticores.
Oh, absolutely. So I'm gonna step forward, and all 3 of them are in range now. So I'm going to cast Bane on them.
Ooh.
Nice.
So
all right.
all of them need a charisma saving throw. Any that fail for the next minute, as long as they keep concentration, have a minus 1d4 on all of their attack or saving throws.
Nice. What's your saving throw?
Spell save DC is 15.
Okay, so the middle one saves.
Okay. But the other 2 now, every time they attack, you need to roll a d4 and minus that from their attack roll.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
And then she's going to step back 2 more spots. Because
Can I
she's
just say-
basically playing support.
You still have a bonus action.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
The spiritual weapon is going to attack. I really wish I had this programmed in a way that wouldn't take another spell slot. So I'll just have to fix that once I use it.
Does she not have one programmed in her attacks?
It just does the spell slot, not the repeated attack, as long as...
Does it actually use the spell slot though?
No.
Yes. Not when I reuse it, but when I use the spell, it
No, I
basically
know.
automatically takes off.
Huh, that's weird.
So 15 to attack the guy that I've been targeting.
Advantage.
Oh, right, advantage,
Fairy
sorry.
fire.
So 25.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, attacking again. So 5 force damage.
Okay.
And now that ends my turn.
Ometra.
All right. How are they all doing?
One to the north looks more injured, most injured, and the one to the south is slightly bloody.
Alrighty. How tall are the ceilings? And what's at the top?
This chamber is huge. It is a very
I meant the
tall
hallway.
ceiling. Oh, the hallway. The the hallway is it 15 or 20? It's 20 feet across. So 20 feet tall.
How tall am I? 5'10".
5 foot. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I killed myself. All right. 5'10", which means I can totally do that. Because I don't want to hit my friends in front of me, nor do I really want to get closer.
I will remind you though that that roof is covered in thick cobwebs.
I'm not going all the way to the top, just, enough to get over, to aim over friends' heads.
Wait, you can fly? Oh, right. you can
Winged
fly.
boots.
Yes, I can. What was
Okay.
that?
I'd forgotten that that was your
fly.
magic weapon item.
You
Oh.
told me I could have it.
So every tiefling does have wings, I see.
But that's not.
That's not.
That's so in character.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Meanwhile, Seraphina is just like, but he isn't a.
He whomst.
He whomst.
I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Oh.
All right. You said the one right in front was doing the worst?
Yep.
All right. I'm not actually going to use my bonus action on Hexblade's curse because I think I can only use it once a day.
You had a long rest already.
I know, but I don't know what else is in this room.
Hmm.
Manticores.
Yeah, you can't use this feature again until you finish a short or long rest. Oh, that's not terrible. It's just once for combat.
Yep.
How much health am I missing, though?
Shoot.
Assuming you have a short rest between combats.
Yeah, that's true.
Listen.
Why?
Yeah,
That's
alright,
just-
fine.
Crap.
This
I
is
lost us.
to the north one. Wow.
There we are. Oh.
Yeah, that hits.
Really? Min damage again?
Mm-hmm. Gotta
Alrighty.
try.
And... Are you fucking serious?
Okay, well that definitely hits.
Amazing.
Are you gonna roll a 5?
No,
Ooh,
absolutely not.
shouldn't have said
you.
anything. All right, you blast that thing in the wing, and it looks pretty torn up. Doesn't look like
Blow
it's gonna
raptor, is
fly
it?
any time soon.
Well, that's too friggin' bad.
Eh.
I still have a bonus action, don't I?
You do.
Yeah, because apparently the winged boots don't take up anything but movement.
Yep. Equal to the slot's level. All right. And I am going to turn one of my level 1 slots into a sorcery point for my
Uh-oh.
bonus action.
Okay.
Rip.
All right. This one is going to tail spike Tethren.
Mm-hmm.
21.
Yeah.
That's 5 piercing. A 7.
No.
And Elrune 19. That's 6 piercing damage. You're muted, by the way.
I'm gonna half that.
Okay, so you take 3 damage.
Yep.
And this poor soul is not happy. Okay.
Whose is that, kitty?
Elrune, you hit this one, didn't you? It's gonna try biting you and missing, because I think you have more than a 13.
Yes. And he still has to take a 1d4 minus.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's true. Not like it matters. Oh.
So that would be a 19 for its claw attack.
Seriously?
I rolled a
Wow.
23.
That hits.
All right, so that's 8 slashing,
Okay.
and it's gonna try with its other claw. Ooh, okay, well that's gonna hit because that was a nat 20.
That is the third time tonight, just against me,
Yes.
Karu. What the fuck?
That's 11 slashing damage.
What the fuck, Karu?
And you already have damaged once this turn.
Hmm?
All right.
Didn't think you nat 20 a third time tonight.
Me neither. I never expect nat 20s. It's angry. What can I say? It's really injured, and it just wants to chow down on you. Ralmevik, this thing seems really intent on taking down your friend.
Well,
Hey, it's not attacking you anymore.
I'm gonna spend 2d6 to heal her with the Light of Horus Ray. So that's my bonus action. Or enjoy those 4 HP, put them to good use. And then I'm going to beat the crap out of it with my Kopesh using Booming Blade.
All right.
That's 9?
9's gonna miss.
That's too bad. Well, that's my turn.
All right, Elrune. This thing
This-
wants you dead.
This motherfucker's gonna get dead instead.
15
No.
hits.
Oh, it does. Wow. 8 piercing plus 12 sneak
Ooh.
attack.
You stab that thing in the mouth.
And Elrune just points her sword towards the next manticore and is like, okay, one down.
The other two look incensed that you've killed their companion.
Oh,
Oh, no.
yep. I know I'm fucked.
You just killed their family member. They are
Yeah.
very angry at you.
Prepare to die.
I will also say, Karu, considering this one is close, actually, I'm gonna go for this one because I can use my bonus action to insightful fight it.
Yep.
So, insight versus its deception.
I rolled a 19.
25. So I have advantage, yes?
Yep.
Not advantage, sneak attack, basically. And that ends my turn.
Tethren,
Yep. All right. Well,
you've been taking damage and you have a concentration spell. Why don't you give me a concentration check?
okay. Which is Constitution.
Yep. Constitution.
10. Which is the thing I needed to meet.
Yep. All right, you're good. Carry
Cool.
on.
Okay. All right. Let me make sure. Yeah, I know that's. I'm gonna probably take one more step. Oh, I don't have to. Never mind. Yeah. So I like breathing fire. Oh. They have to make a DC 16 dexterity save.
Top one succeeds with a 20. Bottom one gets a nat 1.
Okay. So the top one takes 6, the bottom one takes 12. And I can use it again next round. I'm not stupid, though, so I'm going to use the rest of my movement, because I used, what, 2? Yeah. 3, 4, 5, and 5. Oh well, I can only really get to there. Ah! There.
All right.
Thanks.
Okay, well, Elrune, you know what's coming.
Oh,
Oof.
yes, I do.
It's a 20.
Edits.
That's 4
Hey,
piercing damage.
Didn't that one have Bane still on it?
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
So minus a d4. The only one who didn't have Bane.
So that's a
17.
17.
That still hits by 1.
All right, so 4 piercing damage. Second attack was a 9. Minus whatever.
Mhm.
And an 11.
Nope.
Alrighty, Seraphina, your turn.
Okay. Has everyone been hit by at this point?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah,
Besides
but-
Seraphina.
Yeah.
Elrune
Oh,
has
Yeah,
taken
I
the
know,
most.
but give me a sec. I'm
Here.
going to cast this. Please work well. Mass healing word. So everyone gets back 6 HP,
Nice.
Yay.
and that was a bonus action. Give me a second to update shit because I have to. Okay, elements of that. And considering the fact that she has 2 manticores looking ready to kill her. 1, 2. Seraphina's going to cure wounds on Elrune as well. For 10,
Ooh.
and then back the fuck up again.
All right. Ooh, Mitra.
Nice.
Oh,
The purple.
shit. No.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot about my spiritual weapon, but it doesn't matter. I use my bonus action for mass.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Where's it?
Just so you know, the purple dot is because I don't want to forget I have mirror image up.
Okay.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. 4. 20. Man, y'all ugly as hell. Has the middle one been hit
Nope.
that much?
I
At
mean, a
all.
little
I
bit.
mean, a little bit, yeah.
It
Uh,
took half of the
basically,
damage
no.
for-
Yeah. Tethren breathed a bit of fire on it.
Alrighty.
more
Oh.
smoke than anything.
The floaty one in dress. Alrighty.
You had Hex on the Manticore and it died.
I did not have hex on anything.
Mm-mm. I said that the purple dot was just so she
Oh.
remembered that she had mirror image
Oh,
up.
yeah, never mind. That was
just
That
said
was
that!
insight. Yep. That was
Yeah.
insightful fighting.
All right. Continue.
Okay. I would like to use my bardic inspiration.
Sure, go for it.
What is that? D
1d8.
16.
16 hits.
Take it.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Nice.
And then run away.
Why doesn't that show the thing?
No reactions.
I
Yep.
think you can click a button somewhere that makes it show.
Yeah, but then I don't think it does the attack.
It can.
I'll
There is a
figure
way
it
to
out
do it.
between things. All right, so that's one action, and whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, we good. Where's my button?
All right, Manticore's turn.
Yeah.
All right, it is going to move over here, and Ometra, it is going to try and bite you.
I'm just with. Oh, there's where it moved. What the fuck?
I think it
Right
moved away
there.
from the spiritual weapon, by the way.
Spiritual
was-
weapons don't get attacks of opportunity.
Mm-mm. They don't
No?
have reactions.
Okay. 19. Does 19 hit? Wait, Ometra, you have to roll a d20, right?
Right. And I believe if it's higher than a 6. Oh.
Okay, so that hits you.
Hang on. Where the hell's my sheet? There we are. All right, and shield. So my AC is currently a 20.
Okay. So that would miss.
And I have 2 duplicates.
I thought you still had
Nope.
3.
Yep, 3 because shield worked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the other 2 attacks miss as well.
Love
know.
shield. Favorite.
Okay,
Utility
here's how
spell.
You're dead. Go away.
Splat.
Ralmevik.
All right. I am going to actually remember that I have warlock powers for once, and I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere right there. Cast level 2. 5-foot diameter sphere of fire. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of that sphere must make a. Yeah, all spell slots expended. Yeah, at the end of its next turn, it'll have to make a dexterity saving throw against something. I'm not sure what the number is, actually. I don't play casters very often. 13.
It'll be on this.
Yeah, there it is.
There
Yeah,
you go.
13.
Okay.
Yes, and that does heck all to it right now, but eventually bad things will happen to it.
You could, I believe, use a bonus
Target
action
does
to
say
ram,
an unoccupied space of your
Oh,
choice.
son of a bitch, you're right.
and you
never
could
mind.
ram.
Sorry?
You
Sure.
could move it
Hey.
into
Yeah.
a creature, and they'd make the save then.
Right. So you can cast it as an action, and then as a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet.
Stellar, I'll do that then. Cast it like
All right.
Rip Ometra and then smack it into
Uh,
the thing's face.
I would suggest, because it says that anything within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. So I would suggest not casting it between you and Ometra, because then,
Alright, I'll cast it here.
Both you and
then-
Ometra.
and then yeah. Okay.
It'll be fine.
So-
What could go wrong?
And then smack it
Ometra's a
tail.
tiefling.
Yep,
She's
Okay, so-
resistant to fire.
yep.
Wow.
Anyway,
You bitch.
so that's 2d. So against a 13.
that's a 13.
Well, fuck.
It has to subtract, doesn't it,
You-
1d4 from saving throws and attacks?
Nope, that one's not.
Mm.
That one
Oh.
was
That's
the
the one
one
that
that didn't
saved.
get banned.
That was the one
Yep.
that saved. Dang it.
All right. Well, that is
Does it
my.
take any damage? Or
I thought it took half.
yep, half as much as on a successful one. So
half,
roll
right.
your 2d6.
Sorry.
Oh!
6.
Nice.
It takes 6 damage.
All right, cool.
All right, and that's my turn. Sorry, I don't play casters very often.
It's alright,
fine.
dude.
That's why I picked a caster this time.
My turn.
Yeah, go for it.
Elrune's going to move forward because this thing, she still has advantage on attacks because of fairy fire.
There's your fire
20,
bowl. 20 hits.
12 piercing, and 14 sneak attack.
Holy
Ooh.
crap. All right, that thing's dead.
And then she's going to go 1, 2, 3, back over here.
Hey.
And
There's a reason these things were targeting you.
yep. And then I am going to use my insightful fighting on the last enemy.
Okay.
Inquisitor
15
Rose.
versus its deception.
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay,
Oh, so nope.
So that
that's
was a
fine. I can
21
get
total.
advantage other ways.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
And done.
Tethren.
So, Ometra, I have a question for you. Are you flying, or are you on the ground right now? And
You're
if
muted.
flying, how high up are you?
High enough that I still can attack the manticore? How tall's the manticore?
The manticore is
big.
about 10 feet. Maybe a bit less, but
So
Ish.
at most I'm 15 feet up.
Okay, that actually works to my advantage. Because I can probably aim a cone to not hit you.
Probably.
I mean,
It'll
if
be
you went
fine.
right here, the flames would just be at Ometra's toes, basically, and not hit.
Also depends on what it's aiming at, I guess.
I'm aiming at the manticore itself.
No, I mean, is it a DC save? I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah,
be
you
fine.
could aim it. You could aim it like enough so that it doesn't.
Cool.
Start it low to the ground.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna do that.
All right, that's a dex save.
Uh
Okay, that was a
Oh.
7.
huh. And it takes 18 fire
Oh.
damage. I can't use
Not
that again
even-
for 4 rounds though.
Do you start
Which is fine.
coughing?
No, but you've probably seen me move the mask up a bit and spit out a plume of smoke.
So start
And then-
coughing, basically.
And then as
Vaping
my
is bad
bonus,
for you.
and then as my bonus action, I'm gonna swap masks back to my assassin mask.
Okay.
And I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can only really get one back, but that's okay. There we go.
All right, so the manticore is starting beside the fireball. That is
Nope.
not the manticore that is turning
Nope, that's
right
dead.
now. That one's the dead one. So, Seraphina, it is your turn.
2, 3. Ding dong. Hopefully the manticore dies.
Oh, 14 necrotic damage if it doesn't make its whiz save.
14 wisdom save.
Ooh,
So it
nope.
fails.
So it takes 14
Nope.
damage.
14 damage. Wow. It's still alive,
That's
but
nice.
Is
not looking very healthy.
And
Seraphina's probably just salty that she's not getting to kill it because it's probably going to die soon.
I mean, honestly, no, she really wasn't that kind. She's still a
No.
cleric.
That's true. She just wants these things dead so they don't, because they killed her companions.
Mm,
Well, companions
true.
is a strong word.
Companions is a strong word. All right, Ometra, how are you going to kill this thing?
You know, maybe it's so ugly on the outside, but maybe it's cute on the inside. We'll have to check the inside of its head.
oh dear.
Oh boy.
So I don't think I have advantage.
I
keep
think
bringing
he's very
that
fair
off.
on that one.
No.
Damn
So
it.
an 11 misses.
Grumble,
It
grumble,
doesn't.
grumble.
It doesn't want you to war pick it in the head.
Well, you know what? I want a war pick it in the head. So as as a bonus action, I'd like to use 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
And, are
Lol.
you 1 action? You are 1 action.
Magic missile at level 5. No, magic missile
No,
doesn't work like
it's
that.
3.
Yeah,
It's 3 of them.
but I had to
Oh,
fix
yes.
the spell slots because mine are weird.
Mm-hmm.
A magic
more.
missile just hits.
It does.
That is
Yep.
terrifying. All right, so that's 5,
So it's 11 total damage.
11. All right, you hit it. Pew pew pew. It looks really angry, but barely standing on its feet.
It's not dead yet, and its turn is now.
Yep.
Yup.
But first, a dexterity saving throw, if you please.
Because it's starting.
This kills it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
okay.
That was a 12.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, and it takes.
How
How much damage does it take?
8.
8 damage.
So it's like, "Rah," and it prepares to like claw at you, and then it just like ignites and slaps to the ground.
That's great.
Well then,
Did I give it a smoldering gaze?
that wasn't your doing, Ometra.
Says you.
Ah, the might of Horus Ray saves the day again.
Mm-mm-mm.
Combat over?
Yep.
Besides, we female tieflings love fire.
Right.
Yes, that
Seraphine
matches
is
up
just
with
so
what
confused.
Seraphine is like, what the hell?
Because she's a half elf.
I know.
She can tell you're not a tiefling.
Shh.
But
Just-
nobody
Or
said anything.
female.
So,
But nobody said anything.
so is there anything in this room?
All right. So this room has 3 large piles of soiled, torn tapestries and curtains, intermixed with humanoid bones and broken bits of stone, which you can tell were the beds for the manticores.
Aw.
This is a huge room.
It is a very large room.
Can we investigate and see if we can find some things and stuff?
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Can we take 20?
No.
Get there early? No.
Fuck that shit.
You want to take 20 minutes to investigate the chamber?
I would
I mean,
really
time's gonna
rather
pass
not
anyway.
spend 20 minutes investigating the shit pile.
Fine.
All right.
No, wait.
Um,
Actually, no. I think Show actually does have the right idea. They killed adventurers.
They did. That's why I was like,
As much as I hate to say it, that might actually be the good call.
Yep.
all right. Well,
I'm
I
in.
think we're at 6 anyways, so no ones. Wow. All right. So you take 20 minutes then?
Uh-huh. That
So
would be a
that's going to
29
be
for me.
2 more rolls. Holy shit.
Oh, there's a
Okay.
1.
That's a 1.
How is everyone's health, by the way?
I'm good.
I could run a mile.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I feel like I'm at 42 out of 43.
Oh,
I'm at
your party does
37
that
out of
same numbering
45.
system mine did.
mean,
All
it's
right,
pretty
treasurer.
standard.
In the nests, you find a chain shirt, a flail, a wooden flute, a pouch containing 14 silver pieces and 29 copper pieces, another pouch containing 21 gold pieces, and a silver necklace with a bloodstone pendant, because bloodstones apparently follow us everywhere.
Oh my god, really?
Wow. Who's the
Why?
treasurer anyway?
Ugh.
I was gonna say, can you please type all that out? Thank you.
Yeah, we'll figure out how to
Note-
distribute that later.
Yeah, someone write that down. Noticeably, Serafina, you can tell that the more interesting bits that your two companions had are missing.
Oh. Huh.
Gosh, I
That's
wish I
odd.
knew what I had on me when I died.
That's
Hey,
very odd.
There's double doors going west and double doors. And
You're cutting
Alright.
out real bad, show.
there's looks like there's two sets of double doors going, or east rather, this way.
3.
So there's another set down below. Yeah. I don't have that good dark vision. I can
Yeah.
only see.
Karu,
Yes.
are there any secret doors in this room? Because Elrune will basically do a walk around the whole entire room while Tethren is looting bodies.
No,
not
but you do
bodies.
know that there's another set of double doors going south.
And are
Hmm.
there any footprints besides Manticore footprints in here?
For that, I would need an investigation check.
I'm willing to do that while they do this. Investigation.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, well, I really wish my passive investigation bonus actually did anything ever. 17?
Okay. You can tell because the blood is from like yesterday. You can tell that there's footprints that are not manticore footprints. They look like a large humanoid,
How large are we talking here?
about as large as the manticores.
But humanoid?
Mm-hmm.
Karu, how big are bugbears? Are those about the same size?
Those are medium.
You
Okay.
are cutting out real bad, all of you.
I'll try
Fucking
switching
hell.
servers. Give me 1 sec.
Okay, so it wouldn't be bugbears. But what door?
Sorry, try that again.
The center doors.
The center doors? So something as big as the manticores went towards the center doors.
Yep.
Okay, Elrune will point that out.
Huh.
Considering it's humanoid, that might be where your allies' items went.
Well, I had no attachment to them. I suppose you all finding their items might serve as pay for helping me.
I mean, not to mention you stick with us, we keep each other safe, and then at some point we'll probably end up back at the entrance. If we see anything we recognize, we can point you in the right way.
Sounds good to me.
Excellent.
All right. Which way do we want to go?
I mean,
I would suggest the middle one to see where this...
I would too.
It's as good as any.
Do you want to take a short rest? Maybe catch our breath.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, I
Certain
think it would be
people
most
actually-
wise to see how we can hear you typing. Like it would be most wise to continue on and not stay where we have just made a lot of noise.
If you insist.
I agree with that mindset.
All right.
Alright. Let's be quiet from here.
Well, I'd like to open these doors.
Alrighty.
I'm surprised you didn't put your ear against him yet.
Dude, if there was anything over there, we would already have known. We just spent, yeah.
like half an hour in this room after fighting Manticores.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, hallway.
Zzz.
Wow.
Which way does the path I saw go, Kari?
North.
Okay, I'll point that out.
All right.
Onwards, I suppose.
So full north or northeast?
Actual
never mind.
north just goes, yeah. All 3 doors actually
Because-
went to the same place.
Yep.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to peek around the corner.
Yeah, we should probably.
All right, you peek around the corner.
Ooh.
And you see a large green creature.
Uh-oh.
Reptilian, mammalian, quadruped, biped.
Fuzzy, not
I think
fuzzy.
she's getting us the handout.
And,
Degenerate.
Troll.
Oh,
I wonder
fuck.
what it could be.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Does
sells
it
green
seem to
beans.
notice us?
were you guys being stealthy?
I was trying. Don't know about them.
I was gonna say only if somebody told me to.
I never said anything, so probably
All right.
not.
You have Seraphina with you, and she has disadvantage on stealth.
Doesn't matter. We would have at least. Tethren would have at least said that we should try before we open the door.
I'm just pointing out Seraphina's armor. You're fucked.
All right,
Yeah.
so you guys peek around the corner, and the troll grabs nothing because apparently these guys don't have weapons. Puts down a piece of what looks like a humanoid-looking leg that it was munching on.
Could not have
And
been mine.
No, it's Finn's.
Toothpick.
toothpick. Gives a snarl and moves forward. And roll initiative.
Oh
You
my god.
might want to bring up the turn tracker again.
Yeah, that would help.
It's fine. It'll
Oh my god. So, Karu, Zio and I rolled the exact same thing for initiative.
amazing. Well, we'll let roll 20 decide who goes first.
Yay, me.
Tethren, you go first.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm gonna switch back to my dragon mask. Where is this? Oh, it's all
Around
the way
the
up there.
corner.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, this is such a bad idea.
Yeah, alphabetical order sucks.
I have no idea what it does for order. It might be
I
who
almost
rolled.
guarantee you it's alphabetical.
But character name or
Player name?
Player name.
Player name.
And Zio starts with a Z, so.
yeah.
Sorry.
But,
But
like-
what
just
if
when-
multiple people have control over a sheet?
No, player name.
Yeah.
So.
4.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but Pi has a good point. Like
whatever. Maybe it's randomized.
This is
it
such a
might
bad
be
idea.
like whoever rolled first, because
Well-
show rolled first.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm breathe some fire at it.
All right.
DC 16 dexterity.
That was a 10.
So it takes 17 fire damage.
All right.
And I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get back there.
Okay.
That's as far as I can go.
Okay. I'm gonna go up here. Try an insight so I can get sneak attack. Oh fuck. Deception. DC 13.
I got a 13.
So not this time.
Nope.
Yeah. I'll have to check to see if I can even do that again against the same enemy. So I'm gonna attack it with
I believe
crossbow.
I can't.
It's okay. It'll be coming.
26.
soon.
26 is going to hit.
And I don't get sneak attack if I go before it, right?
Nope. that's assassin.
No, that's assassin.
Okay. Fuck. What?
Yeah, I know. This is gonna suck.
Yeah, it is. It has found a new, fresher meal. It's gonna
doesn't
try.
Say I can use it again.
Bite is a 10.
Nope.
And then it's gonna try and claw at you. That's an 11.
Nope.
And hey, a 22.
Yeah.
Rakes across your chest for 11 slashing.
Whoa! Ow!
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's scary.
Ometra. This thing stinks and is way too close.
Like, grody to the max. I really don't like this thing. All right. I flip it off. Listen, buddy. Alrighty. Proficiency bonuses is 3. Some 4-legged creatures trying to break into my room.
Is it a magical?
Better fucking not be.
Is it an inaccurate wyvern?
I bet it is.
18 hits.
There's going to be +3.
Ooh.
16 damage.
Nice.
So a fuck and a you.
You.
23 hits.
13. Right?
Yep.
Alrighty.
I just did 29 damage to it
Yeah, it does not look very happy.
with a cantrip.
Eldritch
Mhm.
Blast is scary.
Especially when it stacks with all the rest of the warlock stuff. That's why it's a warlock bread and butter.
Yeah. Like who needs spell slots when you've got Eldritch Blast?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ralmevik
Quickly, while Tethren distracts it. 18,
hits.
6 damage, and 8.
Mm-mm.
Misses.
Well, I think. Do I care enough to heal? Yeah, I'm gonna heal Tethren.
I was gonna say,
Do I care?
rude.
I mean, I only have 2 left.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
true.
alright, Tethren. Here, have
How many
2.
times have I healed you?
I don't know, I'm not
Ralmevik.
keeping count. At 12.
Ooh. Yay!
Apparently, I
Apparently
can
enough for you to care.
bathe in the glow. Anyway, that's my turn.
You're supposed to be over twice the warlock I am.
Look.
He's a Healy Warlock.
Yes, and I'm multi-classed.
I got a
You're-
nat 20 on the one I can't use.
Ding dong, is the troll damaged?
I rolled
Yes.
a 2.
So yes. 2.
So 13 damage. It is still
Yep.
up.
That's
How's he
nice.
looking though?
Pretty injured.
I hit done. It's not letting me. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
So, I think we all know what's gonna happen now. 14 fire damage. I can't use it for 4 rounds though, dang it.
I rolled a 17.
Oh,
That's okay, he still takes 7.
It
And-
is still up.
That's okay. Bonus action. I'm going to look at Elrune and be like, alright, it's time for you to finish him, and give her inspiration.
All right.
Yep.
Elrune?
okay. So insightful fighting did not say I could only use it once per opponent. It's just the bonus action.
Okay.
So
But
I
you
want
don't
to
need
let you
to-
know. So there we go. So let's try this again.
You don't need to if I'm right there.
That's true.
Oh, right. Sorry. So instead I'm gonna go forward and stab a bitch. I'm gonna use inspiration because fuck it, I want to kill this thing.
Yep, me too.
So
D8.
So 16.
16.
16 hits.
Nice.
So 9 piercing plus 12 sneak attack.
All right, you slash it and it collapses to the ground.
Do trolls have to be killed with fire? I can't remember.
I think so.
blasted it with fire,
But I thought the
so its
last shot
regeneration
had
shouldn't
fire.
work.
No. All right. Yep, it looks like it just stays dead.
Can someone
Anybody
burn
have
the
a
body
fire?
just to make sure?
Yeah, I'd say anybody want to just to like burn it a little bit more?
Sacred Flame does radiant, so I can't actually help you there.
Yeah.
Well,
I've got a
Thanks.
tinder box.
If video games are any indication, all you need is one match, and it lights the entire thing on fire.
It turns into green goo. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So is combat over?
Yeah, according to this, it says the troll dies if it starts its turn with 0 hit points and doesn't regenerate.
Oh, and he took fire damage from the dragon's breath.
Yeah,
Okay.
the fire, kill it with fire is my theme.
yeah. As long as you kill its regeneration on the turn you kill it, you're good.
Okay.
So,
So, what's in this room?
yeah.
Other than a femur.
And a lot of, I'm guessing, half-eaten bodies.
All right. All right. So this is a filthy 30-foot square room at the end of a long hall with a putrid stench that fills both the room and the hallway.
Mhm.
Wonderful.
Gross.
It basically looks like a troll's room.
Yeah.
But is there anything interesting in the room, like, say,
Magic items.
Oh yeah, you do see 2 fresh corpses that seem interesting.
Yeah,
Does
I investigate
Seraphina
the
recognize
smaller
them?
one.
Yes.
I'd like to loot the pretty one. Hey, you gotta loot the one in the dress if you are also the one in the dress.
I mean, fair
I'll
enough.
loot the other one then.
I mean, they were both kind of pretty. One was a half-elf sorcerer, and one was a cherub.
I'll
The
loot
sorcerer, then?
this. Yeah, I'll loot the smaller one because I'm also small.
I'll
I'm
stand
just going to
guard.
check the rest of the room.
All right. Okay, so Ometra first. You find a pretty cloak on it. You find a. Oh yeah, you have no idea what it is, but. Oh, I need to check something.
Uh-oh.
Does that mean I have to chill?
Probably.
Hi, I'm Garbreak1. This is Midgardia RPG. If you enjoy what we do here, you can follow us on twitch.tv/Midgardia, and you'll get notifications of whenever we go live, which is generally Wednesday and Friday every week. If you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, and there you'll get notifications when the archived versions of these videos are submitted to there, which is usually about a day or 2 after broadcast. If you-
Definitely not like a week.
Rarely a week. It's only a week when it's Carter's turn to do it.
Oh,
Then it might be 2 weeks.
It's true, though.
And if you
so,
really
so
enjoy
it's one of the broadcasts per week.
Yeah. And if you really enjoy what we do, you can subscribe to us on twitch.tv or Patreon. That money helps our lovely DMs, i.e. Karu and I, pay for food and rent and keep the lights on, all that fun stuff, and also get more books to, run weird stuff for you guys.
Yep.
We do the weird stuff.
Mostly I do the weird stuff. But,
All right. So the cloak is layered, and it has these like weird tentacly looking things with spikes on the edge.
you
Alrighty then.
have acquired the Cloak of Shrek. Congratulations.
Tethren, you look through the other person's corpse and find a ring of protection.
Ooh.
Yeah, fat lot of good that did, huh?
Who has the lowest AC here?
Oh, I know who has the lowest AC here, but he was the one who made the snarky remark.
Wasn't a character. I don't know.
I know.
13. I have 13.
You have
Not
the
have-
lowest.
Mm.
Yeah, because he couldn't take that because he needed to be able to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in the room, Karu? 'Cause there must be other bodies that were eaten at some point.
is true.
Not fresh enough. No.
Nothing? Okay.
You know what? I'm not even going to argue. I'm just going to give it over to my buddy who healed me for 12 health.
Besides, it smells funny.
Ah, thank you very
Yeah.
much. I'm sure this will do great good for me.
Just like
Couldn't
the last
make it
stoner.
easier to hit.
Yeah, we fucked that troll up.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Man, I fucked that troll up. How much health did it have?
84.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. In like what, 2 turns?
Mm-hmm.
I never even got a second turn, so yeah.
Yep, I did 30. Just do it.
We just kind of stood around in a semicircle and beat the shit out of a troll.
Yeah.
Push
Pretty much.
fire.
And, yeah, and I don't care that I didn't
Yeah, the
do as
important
much
thing
damage.
is that like
Fire.
you kept doing fire damage so it couldn't regenerate.
You're welcome. That wasn't even
My
main.
final
That was just me breathing fire.
The wrong neighborhood came to you.
Beautiful. My what a long hallway.
Long hallway.
There is actually an end to it, I assure you.
As we
I
walk
know.
past the hextuple doors.
Yep. What happened? Where'd everybody else go?
South.
We left you behind. You were too slow. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we did
sorry.
miss double doors.
As is always my
Yeah.
advice in life, just keep going down and things will work out.
Do we want to check those double doors?
Yeah,
I thought they
hell
were
yeah.
the third set.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all the double doors that we've passed have been back to Manticore Room.
Yeah.
But were those ones? Do we want to make sure?
They were.
They were.
They were.
Unless there's non-Euclidean geometry at work, yeah. Which there might be, but I don't know how
Dungeon
you
of
do
the
that.
Mad Mage?
Yeah, that's fair.
Hmm.
Anyway.
What? Doors that open into other things? Nah.
That's like 2 floors down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if Karu had to do that already, I would have heard her complain about it, so...
I mean, fair enough.
Ow!
Oh.
Also, shout out to Karu who redid a bunch of this map. I think
All
these
of
are Gabriel Picard styles?
Yep.
Yeah,
That's why it takes forever to load.
that too, yes.
So, we can go south more, or we can go east.
There's a bigger room to the east.
Okay.
Can we hear things in the east?
No, but you can definitely smell things.
What kind of things?
Spices?
Rotting meat.
Stone air shell, gotcha, okay.
So you enter this area. It looks very much like a feast hall. There's 2 20-foot long, 5-foot wide stone tables in the middle of the room, flanked by stone benches. There are iron rods designed to hold tapestries bolted to the walls near the ceiling. The tapestries have long since turned to dust, leaving the rods bare. On top of the stone tables, there is what looks to be the remains of a rotting meat feast. It smells very much the same as what you could smell in the Trolls room and in the Manticore's room.
Hmm.
Yum. I
Well,
say we keep moving quickly.
yes.
So is there anything up this way? Yeah. South or east? Or east?
There's something
Or we'll
north.
save you a bit of time. You search the north. We'll say time passes, but all you find is a collapsed corridor that leads
Okay.
nowhere.
All right. So then I
So
guess we
what
go
about-
south. Oh, there's one east. Never mind. I didn't
Yep.
see that.
See?
Let's be quiet.
Okay. Attempt at least.
Sure.
So, Karu, I assume that hallway's too fucked up for me to use mending on it a billion times.
It's collapsed. Yeah, no.
Ralmevik, get over here!
Yes, yes. Oh, yeah, still. Yes, yes. Quite. 20.
Oh my god.
Indeed.
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 Right. You're not that stealthy entirely, but you know.
Oh, look, a door.
So, set into the wall of this dead end tunnel is a door made of green wood. Mounted on the front of the door is a cast iron carving of a smiling, bearded face.
I don't like this.
What the fuck?
Does the helmet fit on him? Them?
No.
No.
I don't like this.
Excuse
It's like just the front, like it's just the face. So,
Is there any writing?
nope. It's just a green wooden door with a cast iron carving of a smiling, bearded face. It's slightly sinister in appearance.
excuse me, smiley bearded face, where do you go?
No response.
Okay. Look, it's a Mad Mage's dungeon, alright?
Yeah, that's fair.
No, I know. Which is why I'm really tempted to use Mage Hand to tweak its nose.
Not pick it.
Shh.
I would like to
Tweak first, then pick.
experimentally prod the emoji in the forehead.
The what?
The emoji.
Okay, nothing happened.
You sure?
Bearded smiling emoji. What do you want?
Yeah.
You said it
Yeah.
looked dwarven?
No, I
She
didn't.
said
No.
bearded.
Oh, bearded.
She
okay.
said it
Wow.
looks sinister.
Wow, Zio. That's
I was reading something. I apologize. All I heard was beard.
That's not helping. No.
just gonna keep
Even worse.
digging that hole, huh?
Yep, absolutely.
Nope, it's just a smiling, bearded face.
Are there any
whether
other-
it's
I will
dwarven
point
or
out I'm
not.
playing a drow.
Is
Are
it
you
magical?
surprised?
Are there any other features to this door? Actually, no. Sorry, do shows first.
What?
Is the door magical?
I don't know. Are you casting detect magic?
Yes.
We have somebody who can do that, so yes.
Ometra, the door is not magical.
It's a boring door.
Are there any other features on this door? A handle, hinges, a Rex sensor. Okay.
I mean, it's got a door handle to open it, but beyond that,
I like how you said no and then yes to exactly what I asked.
Yep.
I would like to use the handle to open the door.
all right, cool. You open the door. Okay, 1 second. There we go.
I'm. I. What?
Okay, let's be
You
some
find
sort of
a-
closet.
Closet. It's empty.
Are there any secret doors inside of it?
Nope.
Magic. Nope.
Nope.
What's with
Hmm.
the door then?
Because
Someone's a dick.
I think we
It's
realized
almost
who
like some mad mage made this place.
some old dude who's really bored
Also,
does
time passed.
trolling. Yeah,
Trolling.
he does. That's what he does to amuse himself.
And look, when you live 1,000 years,
You get bored.
Yeah, just ask Realtar.
Oh my god.
So, do we want to go south
He
for
likes
now?
redecorating.
South.
Ironically / unfortunately, the bearded smiling guy emoji I found doesn't actually show up on my computer.
Oh. Peek around the corner. Oh, we should also probably be quiet.
Shit, you're right.
Let's see how quiet we're not.
Let me find my be quiet button. 12. 12 quiet.
21.
Well, quiet, huh?
21 quiets.
Guys, I rolled a 1!
Mage hand to cover Ometra's mouth. Mid-shot.
Oh, look, a door.
Oh look, a large
Yeah.
chamber. Yeah.
Sure, the door was always there. Yep.
Yeah, I totally didn't just see that appear card. Not at all. Not at all.
Hey, is there?
Well,
Can we hear anything?
with this many graphical assets, some pop-in issues are inevitable.
I mean,
Sure.
and it could just be the
I
Mad
was
Mage. He's
reading
like,
the
oh, nope,
description and
door.
I'm like, the door to this room. I'm like, ah, shit.
The what to this room?
Door.
Hey, Karu.
Sure, it's not floor.
There's a door here. Is it trapped?
No. No, it's not.
You sure?
Is it locked?
Mm-mm.
Hey, who wants to open this door?
I will.
Okay, go ahead.
I
Also,
opened
as
the
you
door.
guys peek to the northern chamber there, it looks like another feast hall,
Fall.
similar to the one above, but no meat on this one.
We haven't seen
I
a
get
single cookery yet. Interesting.
Right. I opened the door.
All right, you try to open the door. It seems like something's holding it shut on the other side. Like you feel pressure.
Oh. Is this a similar to pressure to what I felt before?
Are you recalling when you
All
found
the skulls.
Serafina?
No, when all the skulls fell out.
Oh. Yeah. A bit more, but
Oh crap, it's femurs this time.
No, it's the rest of the bodies.
I'm in.
well, the problem is when you open the skull door, you were opening it outwards. This one you're opening it inwards, and it's like clunk. Like there's something on the other side. It looks like if you could shove it open, but you might need help from someone who actually has some strength.
I don't. Yeah, I got a 12.
I got a 14.
Who has the highest?
Also, 12 is above human average. Come on, man.
Elrune has 7 in strength. She is useless here.
Oh, she's just going with, like, whale on it with a war pick. That's fair.
Okay.
Listen.
Yeah.
When you
All
have
right.
a pick, everything looks pickable.
All right. Well, you
Should have
pick
used
through
it on the
the
dwarf nose.
door, and it goes through the door, and then you hear a squelch.
Uh-oh.
Is the squelch spraying at me? In red?
No.
Okay. I pull it back and examine my my war pick.
You have a bit of brains on it.
This door smells now, doesn't it?
Yes.
Sorry, is it some kind of meat door? Is that what I'm getting here?
No. It's
Okay.
something on the other side of the door.
Okay.
Oh.
You know what? I'll just pull the rest of it off.
Okay.
Pick.
Time passes.
Is it open yet?
Yeah, you open the door. you push the corpse of what looks like a female dwarf adventurer wearing tattered leather armor and a matching leather skull cap. It's pretty maggot-eaten corpse.
Oh, so maybe it doesn't smell.
In one skeletal hand, she clutches a dagger. In the other, an empty tin flagon.
Shoes.
That's what alcohol does to you kids. Don't drink.
Anything magic?
Are my magic senses tingling?
Nope.
Okay.
I
Is there
take the
anything else
dagger.
in that room?
Oh, wait. Sorry. I will open it.
Oh. Guys, this
Oh.
room's like actually big.
It's not a closet this time.
Nope. It is another feast hall.
Hey, look, I got a dagger and a flagon.
A tin flagon. And on a bench in the room is a burglar's pack.
Yoink.
It is complete except for the lantern and the flasks of oil.
Okay. Is there anything else in this room?
Besides the empty feast tables and benches, no.
Are there any hidden doors in this room?
Do you want to look for them?
I mean,
Literally what I
yeah.
asked, basically, show.
No,
Well, yeah, but that's his character. You're.
If he's starting to look around like he always does, I'm leaving.
All right. Well, time passes. Tethren, you
Mhm.
investigate every inch of the room, and you find nothing.
yeah, well, that's fine.
What's up this way?
Another feast hall. There's a interesting looking thing under one of the tables.
Mm.
Oh. I'm doing this while Tethren is doing his compulsive searching.
Yep. You crouch down to look, and it looks like it's a copper tankard with a hinged lid. It's one of those fancy ones with like designs on it. Looks like it would be worth like 25 gold.
It's gonna
Okay,
be cursed
I'll
as
take that.
fuck.
Beyond that, it's basically another feast hall. From what you can tell, just from the make of the rooms, they were meant to be like a noble's feast hall, guards in one part and servants in another.
Okay. So nothing of interest.
Nope.
Tethren, are you done?
Yeah,
Didn't find anything, did you?
no. Tethren seems actually kind of relieved that he didn't find anything.
All right, so you guys backtrack. Ometra, are you keeping up the magic detection spell? Because that lasts 10 minutes.
You mean it by.
Well, I was talking to myself, but okay. Up to 10 minutes. Yeah, why
And
not?
you can cast it as much as you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with no spell slot.
Do, do, do.
So as you're heading back up, the first feast hall you passed,
The one with the stinky stuff.
yeah, there's an aura of conjuration magic around the tables.
Wait,
What?
Hmm?
my tiefling senses are tingling.
I'll put you
Poor
guys back in.
Seraphina, who is not in on this joke.
Seraphina's just so confused.
I'm pretty sure while they're walking, after like the third time they've made that joke, Tethren would message her.
But that's all you can tell. There's an aura of
There's
magic. Like the tables
magical-
themselves are magic.
the stinky magical tables. How Would I know anything about this spell, like how long it would last?
All you know is that the aura of magic that is of conjuration type. Like that's the
Any more information and you'd need identify.
yep.
I mean, I could cast it as a ritual if you're really that interested.
I mean, we can't bring these tables with us, but
Yeah, but we can.
is everyone else okay waiting 10 minutes?
I mean, we could do that, and depending on what we find, either go back to the Manticore Hall and go south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So what do you want to do?
Like we're
Identify?
waiting. Yeah.
All right.
Ritually
So
cast it.
time passes as you wait for Tethren to cast his spell. Tethren, once you've cast the spell on the tables, you know that there is indeed a conjuration spell on the tables.
Mhm.
The spell basically makes every day at dawn piles of rotting meat appear on the tables,
Really?
which you're expecting is probably how the manticore and the troll were kept fed.
Huh. Well,
Well,
that's
alright.
when they
Ew.
haven't found adventurers to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
well,
gross.
Apparently, the
who's
Mad
feeding?
Mage. Well, Mad Mage owns the place. He's got to keep his pets fed.
All right.
shall we continue back to the Manticore room?
Yep.
I can teleport you guys there.
Thank you.
But we are going to finish there, so
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just
But yes, teleport would be nice.
Poof.
Voop.
Ah. Ping.
And we'll go south next time.
Yep.
Yep.
But I think that's far enough for today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that was a lot of
Thank you
fun.
for watching.
Dang.
And come back on Wednesday for our Legend of Hyrule campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've done enough shilling. If you are at this point in the video, please like and subscribe. YouTube, Twitch. I think you know the deal.
You
by
know the
now.
whole thing.
You
Yep.
know the thing.
Have a good night.
Have a
Good
good
night,
one.
folks.
Bye.